Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is HydroxideAnt, and welcome to episode 219 of Background Noise. We got a cool group of fellas here in the channel with us today. So, we're gonna quickly see who's here. Who is here? Okay, that doesn't help me.
Not it.
Me.
Quack.
Okay.
Chance, hello?
I'm alive, yeah.
Yeah, okay, everyone's here, you know? That's the introduction, everyone. No, not good enough?
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone.
So, first of all, on our list going from top to bottom, we have a boy Nick on the show.
Quack.
That's a surprise.
Okay, solid. I got you. Quack back, you know. I got to see Nick on, was that Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
What'd
old
you guys do?
fun time. We had sex.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
No, we hung out with a bunch of us. It was a good old time.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
can't
okay.
believe you just constantly cheat on me like that.
And sorry, Kyle.
It
I'm
hurts.
constantly
And then you
cheating
just-
on you.
And just tell the whole world.
I like the spam in chat that says Ninja's
Yeah.
gonna host you.
Yeah, we're getting hosted.
With Ninja's 800k viewers, right? Yeah. Dude,
Yep,
Ninja's
definitely.
blown up lately. Like, he, is by far, the biggest channel on Twitch now.
Yeah.
I remember, God, it had to be, a few months back now that he was getting, 1,000 viewers, which that's still a lot.
That's
But
still
he
a
just
good
completely blew everyone else out of the water, within a short amount of time. It's because of Fortnite, though.
You're talking about Ninja?
Yeah, Ninja.
Dude, I watched him for the first time yesterday, I think it was. I was looking at the Twitch analytics, and I
He's
was like,
nuts.
holy fuck.
Yeah.
This guy averages, 500,000 new followers a day.
It's crazy.
Or a week or something like
He's
that.
gonna be like the PewDiePie
That's
of,
it.
Twitch.
It was
Literally
50.
can't be
No,
a
it was
day.
50,000 a day, not 500,000. 50,000 a day.
Okay, that's still crazy, but not as
Yeah.
crazy. But anyway, I still think he might be, the PewDiePie of Twitch. This might
Yeah.
be happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
bots.
He's got
Yeah,
over
dude, it might be.
180,000 subs.
Right, what are...
It's 100% bots.
That many,
people,
though?
It's bots.
Yeah, dude, 180,000 subs, though.
No, it's a lie.
That's not a lie.
I don't know how you make that up. I think, 175k of that is Twitch
User
Prime
joined your channel.
subs, though.
Actually,
So,
probably. A lot of people have Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
You can Twitch
Sky's
Prime
here.
my favorite
Sky
Prime
literally
for
told me
15
that he is an absolute no for the podcast today.
No, we what? I said it's not an absolute no this week.
I completely read you wrong.
Okay.
Can I read, dude? I have no idea. Did you actually say that?
First the Nathan
Oh,
thing, now
Dude,
this.
yeah, because Nathan told me he was coming on, but he didn't. He either said that he's not coming on until 8 o'clock, or he is going to be here at 8 o'clock, which it was on Snapchat, so I can't actually go back and look. Well, it's not an absolute. Wow. Okay. Maybe I just like my heart broken, and I just assumed.
I was wondering why you said I'm not crying. You're
Yeah.
crying.
I'm not
Meowington the fourth is saying that Ninja has no personality. Literally was
Yeah,
sleeping
facts.
5 minutes in. I
Facts.
don't know
Like,
if he has no personality, but
No, he's really good at the game, but when when I was watching him, it was yesterday, I think it was.
yeah.
Yesterday morning. I watched him for probably a good half hour, and I was like, oh, it's not too bad. He's not that bad at streaming. But then once he paused his music, I realized how bad it was, because the only reason it didn't suck was because he had music playing the whole time. When it doesn't have music playing, he's barely talking. He
He's
has no.
he's good though.
he's
Meowington's
just great at
saying
the
in
game.
chat.
He's
He's
the best
nuts.
player in the world.
Yeah, but that's
But-
that's why people tune in. I like Shroud. He came from the Cloud9, but Shroud has zero personality.
Facts.
He was just good at PUBG.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate watching Shroud. I hate how he has
I
nags.
don't watch his streams just because he's great at the game. He makes it look easy, but he's
But
just
he's
not
boring.
just
He doesn't engage.
for Twitch
like,
streams. I do like watching people when they're really good, but that's at Counter-Strike.
Yeah, true.
I've been watching Pingu a lot.
And then I like personalities, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wasn't that crazy about Doc when he was getting to be one of the bigger guys. But I do like personalities. Maybe not that over the top, but an interesting person. Anyways, we got derailed by a ton. So
We were, I think,
Okay.
on
we are on
Chance.
Chance. So Chance is on this week.
Okay, so pretty much, once you introduce me, you don't really have to do anyone else's introduction, because I'm really the most important person.
Is that what you think?
That's not what I think. That's what I know. I mean, like, how many people have said, you know, Chance is my favorite?
You know, the worst part is
Nobody
there actually were people in YouTube chat that did say that a few
Traitor.
times.
Woo!
Yeah,
What?
no, I've got comments like
Traitor.
that before. That
How?
I don't.
Was a
know.
chance on like multiple accounts?
Could
of doing
have.
that?
I don't have proof.
No,
I
you
wouldn't
have,
doubt it.
you have
I would
testimony
like
from
to
No,
believe
it-
people you
Yeah,
know.
no, but like it's it wasn't him.
I'm just amazing.
Someone
I-
needs to heal you, Chance.
I
Chat's
need
calling
healing.
for it.
I need healing. I'm so entertaining and just such a great
He's
guy
feeling
all
good.
around
Come on.
and so
This guy,
gay
shut up.
that like really it's like hard not to love me.
No, so I don't know what's like an exact like comment we got once. Like I think we got a comment once that said Chance like greater than Cat, which was
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
I believe that one.
which was a bit funny. I liked it. Yeah.
Oh, now we got Sky's number one.
My man.
Dude, Sky's a
Guys,
great guy, but we're not
what
even
the
there yet in the
fuck?
introductions. We still got
We're
a few
not
to
even
go.
there yet.
Yeah,
no.
like 3
We've
people in
gone through
between.
2 people.
We have so many people in
Somebody-
between. It's crazy, man. All right.
I just like somebody please heal Amp. Somebody please heal Amp. Somebody please heal Amp.
I
He
like
needs
Sky.
healing, clearly. Anyways, so the next on the list, we got our boy Mark on the show this week.
Yo, what up, people?
What's going on, Mark?
And by people, I mean the people in this channel,
In this channel and in the Twitch chat, yeah.
One Meowington the Fourth.
I mean, Sky and Chance are talking to him in chat, so you know they're kind of in chat too.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you know.
He didn't die.
Okay.
Meowing
So
ton.
you doing good, my guy?
I'm doing good.
I'm glad to hear.
You wanna know what really tilts me? Side note.
Not having a Arnold Palmer in front of you like I do.
Ooh,
That
yeah, that's a
that
fact.
does tilt me. I wish I had. Fuck, you're such. A... you're such a dick.
Everyone
Holy
knows
shit.
that's
Dude, I bought it last night, man, and just cashing in on it now.
You're an ass.
Tell me
Anyways,
something I don't know.
what really annoys me is the fact that Mark and Chris are mods on the stream, and I'm still not.
Oh wait, I have to go see if I am.
Kyle is too,
Our
so
chance.
I think
yeah.
I am too.
Yeah, Kyle is.
Okay, continue with the introduction.
I need to
Yeah.
go back to the Twitch stream here.
No, yeah, Kyle.
I mean, if you really
Kyle's
wanna know
very
it,
much
you
your
can make me
mod.
a
No,
mod.
Kyle, I know you are because I made you it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, actually, ironically enough, Kyle. Hi, Kyle. You're next in line introductions.
Fine.
Hi. How are you, Kyle?
I'm doing just fantastic.
You a bit salty in chat?
Uh,
Or is that for chance?
That's for chance.
Chris is also a mod, so don't test it. Chris is itching to ban someone.
My game doesn't like Chrome open though.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. So I'll just move on down. And we have we have Sky in the show.
Yes, hello.
Oh,
Is
hey,
I
Sky, how you doing, buddy?
Meowington's favorite of all of you.
Sky, I'm not Canadian.
Oh shit. You're close enough. You're in New Jersey. It's fine.
What?
Most of
You
them.
are
Most
so
of them are
dumb.
over
Oh,
effect.
Sky, you're not Canadian either.
I'm not a mod.
Check again. And
He's
so
still
is
not a
Chance.
mod.
There we go.
Sorry. God, fuck.
There you go. You got it, boys. Yeah, now you can't complain, Chance. You have no room.
That's some gay
I like to complain. No.
Alright, do you want me to unmod you then? I can unmod you just as easily. Anyways, we're gonna...
There's no inequality. How can I complain about inequality?
Facts.
Well, now Chance is gonna argue whether he's the best mod, so...
I am. So far, I've done the least amount of bad as mod.
I mean, I just want the record to show
Well,
that
you
Sky
just
did
called
get it
one of
first.
the other
Anyways,
moderators a bench.
Binch.
where's my Sky emoji? Alright, so...
Binch.
And last but not least, on this week's episode of Background Noise, we have our boy. We got Chris.
Hello.
How are you doing, Chris?
I'm alright.
You doing well?
Thoroughly.
Yeah.
I can't see that.
Happy
What-
St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Is
Oh,
that
shit,
today?
we didn't even say that. Happy St.
Happy
Patrick's
leg day
Day,
to
guys.
Kyle, thank you.
Is today St. Patrick's Day, or is
Happy
it tomorrow?
leg
Yeah.
anniversary
St.
day,
Patrick's Day.
Kyle.
Wait, is it
Today is?
Yeah.
Are you guys dumb?
Really? I've
Holy shit.
I mean, truthfully, I only know that because my mom baked Irish soda bread.
I was gonna say, like,
I skipped I skipped going out for St. Patrick's Day to be here.
I was gonna say, is that why
I
you're
had to
drinking?
work
Okay, that
on
makes a little
St.
more
Patrick's
sense.
Day.
I chose to
At a bar.
skip going out to be here.
Nah, dude, I don't, dude, it's St. Patrick's Day, I'm not going out to a
Yeah.
bar. People
You
are
guys
there.
were my excuse to get out
But-
of all the friggin'
People
other
are
things.
there.
Dude, it's the holiday of my people.
I'm part
Binge
Irish too, my
drinkers.
guy, and I'm
Yeah,
not
so
going
am
out.
I.
I'm underage.
Sky is underage.
Okay.
Chance is underage too, but we don't. Just want to throw this out there, a little caveat. We don't promote underage drinking unless it's fun. So, just want to
Oh,
throw
I
that
don't
out
drink
there.
alcohol.
Little caveat, little disclaimer.
Nah, I'm
Anyways.
gonna be disappointed in you.
Mommy,
whether you're under.
How'd you
or
told me
over.
something?
Sky goes to Mama Sky and says, I just said it's okay to drink. Immediately hits Sky, why would you listen to that devil?
The leader of bad influence.
Yeah. So, everyone, okay, so Mountain the Fourth says they're gonna drink and they're 12, you know, I bet there's a country you can drink at 12. Just gonna throw that out there.
I mean,
We're pretty
yeah,
loose on the laws in Canada.
Yeah, go to Canada.
I'm Googling it.
I guarantee there's like a, I guarantee there's
some
no drinking age in like
country that
Antarctica,
has
dude.
no law.
Yeah, fact.
Like Antarctica probably doesn't have a drinking age.
I bet you that the happiest country on Earth, which is wait, is it Norway? No, Finland. It's Finland, right?
Finland?
Check
Is Finland the
drinking age of
happiest country?
Yeah.
I mean, have you heard Alu talk before? There's no happiness in that voice. That's a dead man.
I mean, that's true. Probably.
He has
Can
no
we drink
soul.
these Red Bulls?
Yeah, like,
I think
just
I'm
his
the
voice
happiest
is just so
country.
dead. But,
Yeah.
Kyle is the happiest country.
Mountain the Force from Egypt anyway. So,
Okay, so in Algeria, Angola, Central African Republic, Comoros, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, I don't know what that is, Morocco, Tunisia, Western Sahara, and Togo, there is no drinking age and no purchase age.
you know, that's pretty cool, man.
That's
Facts.
fucking great for me. And in some of the, I should add a little caveat there. In some of these countries, there are purchase ages, but you can drink legally. You just can't purchase.
Yeah, no, that Mountain Force, that's all from the top of his head. He's just really that smart. 200
I'm
IQ.
fucking amazing.
He just knows laws like that, you know? Like, ask him
200
any random law to know.
I actually
He
do
can
know a lot
respond
about
to you
laws.
within 5 minutes.
That I do know a lot about. So.
I guarantee you, Chance has an IQ of 200 minus 150.
Just a little caveat in there, yeah.
Not really. I have an IQ of 200 minus like 75.
I mean,
Maybe
that's still
70.
pretty high, to be honest with you. 125 is not bad at all.
That was what I was saying.
Like, yeah, 125, that's not bad.
Don't worry. When I'm president, though, I won't be the lowest IQ president because like George W. Bush probably had like a 12.
Ooh, I'm gonna say he had like a 92. No, not like
I
not.
mean,
He probably
yeah,
had like
it has to
100.
be high to be president, but like he was one of the.
He
low
definitely
ones.
had like at least an average one.
Oh yeah. I think him and Ulysses S. Grant are the lowest.
Okay, so Mountain Forecast is a very important question.
Okay,
And
why
said,
is,
why
the
is Sky the coolest?
Why is Sky the coolest?
Explain to you.
What?
Well, I mean, Sky is the coolest because when you go higher up in the atmosphere, it is colder than it is like down here.
Therefore, cooler.
So he is
Because the air's
technically
thinner.
cooler than the rest of us.
Like literally, like hardcore.
So there's that. So got you.
Got him.
All right.
Almost
Anyways.
better in every aspect, but okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for the first
Uh,
topic of the night. Know that
okay.
there is a lurking lightning round in there somewhere.
Oh god.
Off the top of
kill
my
me.
head, who in here has done lightning rounds? This is Kyle and I, right?
Hi.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because Steve and Hank did the other ones, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
they did.
just curious in case I roll the number. You never know. Oh, that would have been funny as hell if I did. Alright, I didn't though, so
What'd you roll?
I got a 13, which is, what legal in-game, like this is a video game, like legal in-game move is frowned upon by the community. I can
Something that you-
lead off the bat here with
Okay.
buying autos in Counter-Strike. It's very
It's something
frowned
that you're
upon.
allowed to do, but people hate
Yes, exactly.
in a video game.
Or
Okay.
it's frowned upon. Like, it's not necessarily BM, but,
But it's frowned upon.
it's frowned upon. Like buying autos in Counter Strike, That's frowned upon.
After you kill someone in Counter-Strike, like the last kill of the round, especially when you clutch, fucking spraying your entire clip into the dead body.
Sky does that all the time.
Which
Well,
means
no. I don't read it as BM. I usually do it to make fun of myself because I
I know,
usually
yeah.
miss the whole mag beforehand.
Yeah, I know.
I do it as BM, and people really don't like it. Even my own teammates sometimes on ESEA will be like, that was pretty scummy.
It's not as bad as teabagging, is it? Yeah.
I feel like teabagging's gotta be pretty scummy too. In any game. But
Yep.
I feel like that's just normal now.
I feel
This
like
is part of
teabagging
culture.
isn't that as bad because it's just like such a big part of culture. Gaming culture.
I feel like now if
So-
someone teabags, you just kind of like laugh and be like, oh, they really
You're
just
just
did
like,
that.
fucking idiot.
They're like,
When
they're
someone
like
teabags
10
me,
years
I'm like,
old.
this kid's fucking dumb.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Anyone else got a thing in a game that they play that's considered?
Playing Pit in Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Playing Pit in
Playing
Super
the character
Smash Bros.
Pit?
Brawl.
Yeah.
Yep, playing
Very
character
BM.
Pit.
No
I
one
thought
likes
Meta Knight
it.
was like that, because Meta
What
Knight
if you're
is
not,
broken piece of shit
really
ever,
cheap?
isn't he?
Well, that's why I said specifically. Was Meta Knight in Brawl?
Yes.
Meta Knight was the OP one in Brawl that was like literally banned from all tournaments
Pit,
because it was too
Pit
strong.
is also very, like, OP. though, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but you see, banned in tournaments could be taken as illegal. Pit is not.
Fair
I
enough.
don't think he is.
I'll give you that. No, I don't.
Uh,
He might have been. I don't know. No, Brawl is like one of the worst
Brawl.
ones.
I only know this from Sheldon, but taunting with Pikachu in Smash.
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah. Okay, so Meowington the Fourth's got a few. Insta-killing in Fortnite when they get downed. Price fixing in Path of Exile. Playing Little Mac in Smash Brothers.
Facts.
And then he just apologized, says, "Sorry, my brain's too fucking big."
What else is too fucking big?
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, but anyways, I don't. Is Play Little Mac really like looked down upon? Because I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but I don't think Lil Mac's all that good in the new
Yeah,
Smash
no,
Brothers.
I mean, maybe it's just because we play against John too much, so you can't really play an OP character against him because it doesn't matter.
Even when John plays it, though, it's not like that crazy, you know.
Yeah.
I would say also, because you brought up Fortnite, I hate, it gets me so tilted when someone knocks me down and before putting me out of my misery, like if I'm playing squad or something like that, before putting me out of my misery, they dance. They did the dance moves. And I'm just like, you stupid son of a...
Oh, that makes sense, Meowington. I got you.
But it is great to see them, like, do dance moves and then, like, someone else from my squad
Just
will
kills
burst
them,
in
yeah.
the door and fucking murk them and then revive me and then dance on them. And it's just like, yeah, you stupid fuck, that's what you deserve.
Okay. Hey, Chris.
Yep.
Is there anything looked down upon in Minecraft?
Well, in modern Minecraft, there's in the most common version, two of the most common mods create a really exploitable dupe bug, and using stuff like that, it's like, every server's gonna have this in it. Don't use it. So that's one, or anything like that. Don't use dupe bugs. There's a few mods in general that are just kind of shamed by the community.
Just like a
And-
whole mod, that is. It's like if you use this,
Yeah, it's just
you suck.
well, it's like, oh yeah, this mod where you can turn, dirt into diamonds. That's probably not good.
Probably not okay, no.
That kind of breaks a
Someone
few
else probably
things.
Sounds like it, yeah.
A lot of things.
All the things. I can't think of any of those off the top of my head though. What else?
I've got one for Dark Souls.
I mean, if I kill Sheldon on the server, I'll teabag him, and I'm pretty sure that's BM.
Yeah, probably just a little bit, yeah.
But it's Sheldon, so, you know.
Nick did
It
say
is
he has
Sheldon.
one for Dark Souls. I want to hear this. What you got? Throw it at us.
Yeah, if you're walking around with a buddy in Dark Souls and somebody invades you, and you agree to a duel, don't be that guy and interrupt the duel. Because that's not cool.
Do you get, like, their items if you do that, though?
Nah, it doesn't really matter if you duel or not, but if you're gonna agree to a duel with the guy, and your third party goes and interrupts, don't fucking do that. That's frowned upon, man.
Yeah, I could see that being frowned upon.
But then for honor too.
I bet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. with
When you go
For
fuck up a 1v1, absolutely, because then you can like it completely changes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like any game like that, if you're like agreed to a one-on-one and then someone intervenes, it's like,
Well,
nah.
like you don't even have to agree on it in For Honor. It's supposed to just be that way.
Oh,
like you
okay.
1v1 somebody, and then even in team games, you see somebody, you 1v1 them.
Okay. I don't know that much about For Honor because it's a dead game.
Good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Kyle, you only play For Honor because it's the only game you're decent at.
I haven't played it in like
Kyle's decent at Counter Strike. What are you
long
talking
time.
about?
and I'm not even good at For Honor anymore. It's,
Dead game, lol.
that's what I mean.
From
'cause I haven't played it. Like,
Oh, yeah. No, that's why I was busting your balls because I'm like, yeah, it's a dead game. That's why no one cares.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of dead games that people like though. Does it have a lot of microtransactions? Because that's just what
Because Ubisoft things.
Sir Meowington the Fourth is saying.
Sir meowing.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm just adding things to their name though. Probably like every time I say their name, I'm gonna add a new thing.
Yeah, you could buy shit if you want to.
Okay, that makes sense. Wow. Does anyone else have a game where they know like something's a bit BM, but people do it anyway?
Meowington mentioned spamming voice chat outside someone's house in Rust, and I'm
Oh.
gonna add to that of like roof camping in general, but especially roof camping and killing nakeds in Rust.
Oh, they're
Oh yeah.
they don't.
That's
They only have a rock.
The
Wow,
enemies
is it
have
Arma?
a
Wow,
rock.
dudes, this Dr. Meowington the Fourth has such a big brain.
I would
So
say
much
that
big brain.
Professor Dr. Sir Meowington the Fourth really does have that big of a brain.
The second is killing
Professor
babies in number
Dr.
2,
Sir
right?
God Emperor
Which is-
Meowington the Fourth. Such a good guy.
Oh yeah, he said too many. You added like 3 that time. You're supposed to add 1 every time.
Well, God Emperor is like
Oh God, you saying God Emperor is 1 title?
God Emperor
Yes.
is like one title. I mean,
Oh
that's
yeah,
the thing.
but
That-
Overwatch
that's
playing
what that-
Widow and Hanzo in comps because you want to have fun. No one likes a Hanzo main. If you're a
The
Hanzo
Donald
main,
Trump
you're a horrible
subreddit?
person.
The Donald
I'd
Trump
say it's
subreddit
more-
calls him God Emperor.
it's more like a large collection of heroes now.
You know,
It's mostly
if
Hanzo
someone
and
still
Genji.
told me though that they're a Hanzo main, like my respect for them would drop. This as a person.
I mean, like, there are some pretty good Hanzos, but like 99% of the time,
Okay.
they're complete ass.
yeah,
Which is why you
like
have
there
to
are
tell them
some
there are
like
no good Hanzos. No good Hanzos exist, and that way maybe people get to their head that they're not the 1%.
yeah.
Facts. True. True. Very true. Very
We
true.
need to start spreading the word that there aren't good Hanzos.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta keep spreading the word that you're not the 1%.
User joined your channel.
Oh,
that's fair.
say that.
Uh,
So Nathan,
Oh.
I couldn't remember. Did you say
Um,
you weren't going to be here until 8, or you're leaving at 8?
leaving at 8.
Okay.
It's a little bit.
Oh, so you're here
I'm
for like 10
late,
minutes, yeah?
Yeah. I'm just here for my tally mark.
User
Oh my
disconnected from the channel.
Wait, did he actually leave?
oh,
This guy, dude. Fucking.
Dude, he's like this chick. There's this chick.
fucking
joined
money
your
drop.
Wow.
I have a
I was going to say, Nathan, really? Because he doesn't even know. I grabbed the pen's in my hand, I was about to write it down. And then he leaves, I'm like,
I think. Okay, Nathan.
Yeah.
There's this. You just reminded me of this. There's this chick. I have a Tuesday morning 3-hour class. She will come in. Probably like it
Just
starts
for
at 9.
attendance,
She'll come
you're
in at
gonna
like 10:30 and then leave at like 10:50. Okay, for a 3-hour class. And that's what you just remind me of. Come in late, leave early. What a
Yeah.
dick.
Oh, that's how real men are, you know?
So I was actually getting ready for a party for like my best friend, and I was like 7 o'clock. I'm gonna hop in the shower. I have to leave like 7:40
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
It's 7:36, so you're getting close, yeah?
You know,
Yeah,
it's a 12-minute drive. Everything's fine.
you solid, dude.
A little sick, so
Nice.
voice cracking all over the place. It's fine.
Dude, you're solid.
I got out of the shower. It was like 7:15. I was like, cool. I've got plenty of time. So I'm taking my time getting ready. I'm in the bathroom at like 7:30-ish, and I'm shaving, and I'm like, I feel like I should be doing something. So I finish shaving, and I get out and I look at my phone, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, no.
I told him I'd do a thing. Just for a little bit.
For the record, I would just like you to know, Nathan, you're getting hyped up in the chat hardcore.
DP, yeah, there's someone hyping you
Mr.
up.
Sir God Emperor Doctor Professor Meowington the Fourth, has said Nathan PogChamp, Nathan PogChamp, Nathan PogChamp.
What?
Yeah, they did. That's 100%
Yeah.
thing. It's real.
I have a fan.
So just to let you know, Nathan, the topic we're talking about right now is basically things that are legal to do in video games, like they're in the game, you could do them, but it's basically like BM to use it. A few things we said like auto snipers and CS:GO. Chris has said a Rust thing and a Minecraft thing. We talked about Hanzo mains, like all of the above. Is there anything in the game that
Raising
you know
your
of
fallen
that's
enemy's
like
corpse in WoW.
to do?
Doing what?
To what?
Raising your fallen enemy's corpse in WoW.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Why would you do that?
Original AI goal.
Oh.
Well, at least it used to. Does it still do that? I don't remember anymore.
I was gonna say the only two
a
WoW
month
players
or
in
two
here
now.
are you and Nathan.
There's also
so.
the corpse explosion glyph. I'm pretty sure that still exists.
Glyph. Glyphs.
Oh right, that
Glyphs.
doesn't exist because glyphs haven't been around for years.
Wait, is it actually called a glyph?
What it used to be
I
called.
thought you were just mispronouncing glitch this entire time.
I thought the same thing.
Nope.
I was
There's literally a
expecting
thing you can go by and put in your things, and you only had like a couple slots for it.
Yeah.
That would destroy a corpse. Blow it in chunks.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds lame.
You sound right.
I am lame.
Yeah,
Got
we're
him.
saying the same thing.
I admit it.
Got him.
So
You know what's
actually,
something
there
that we
was-
missed entirely?
What? What did we miss?
what was-
Leaving early in ranked matches.
For anything?
In any
Yeah,
game.
for
Yeah.
anything.
Facts.
Yeah, I would say that's BM.
I was spamming emotes in League of Legends as well.
Yes.
Oh, like the pinks?
Spamming emotes.
No, the emotes.
The pinks to me
Or
sound kind of
into-
toxic.
Putting a question mark in the chat or easy. Question marks just get me going. I get
Facts.
so
Dude,
angry when people.
I do that
put
all the
question
time
marks
in
in the chat.
Counter-Strike.
I do question mark pings in fucking League, dude, on people when they do something
Oh
stupid.
my
no,
God.
just like question marks in all chat. Like you get like wiped and like the enemy like
Oh,
vein or whatever just puts a
yeah.
question mark in the chat. It
Yeah.
gets me so tilted, and I do it on very rare occasions. If I do something like very
Because
good,
you're a dick.
Yeah.
Yes, because I used to be a really big Varus player, but I would like just hyper.
So you're saying if you're that guy who hits your ultimate like 1 in 100, so like better than most.
Yeah.
You do it, yeah.
And it really wasn't a super special play, but I got to like low health very many times. But because of my passive, like the Varus passive, where when you kill something, you attack faster for a short period of time.
Yeah.
I just kept like racking up attack speed and kept getting more and more lifesteal off of everyone around me because of Runan's Hurricane.
Yep.
And I just like I practically 2v5'd is what happened. Because I had like a thresh keeping people off of me, so I wasn't CC'd the entire time and just died immediately. And we finish up, I'm recalling, and I just instinctively just put a question mark in the
Question
chat.
mark in chat.
Yeah,
Like,
and
hit
then
him
I
with a
like
question
I'm
mark.
in base and I'm like buying items and I'm like, God, I wish I didn't put that question mark in chat. I feel so horrible.
It's like Iron Man.
Oh my god.
You don't know how many times when like me and Tony are playing Counter-Strike, where like
Yeah.
someone will get a kill, and I'm just like, everyone hit him with a question mark.
Yeah, it's him with a question mark. Or dare explain. It would be like, hit it with an easy in chat.
Even if you lose, hit it with the
Hit it with the
easy.
easy.
If you're in the bottom fragger, you need to be able
Yeah,
to track
everyone knows
Yeah.
Yes,
that the
is
bottom
worst
fragger in
feeling.
any game is a designated shit talker.
Yep.
That's your job.
So annoying. I
like,
hate personified.
oh man. There's a lot of. I feel like I opened up like some sort of like
Floodgates.
void here because like there's a lot of stuff in games that like
This,
people.
this is a never-ending
we
topic.
can just. This could be the topic of the podcast, and
The
like we
entire
just
show.
end it, and everything's just done from here.
I have a good sub question to it though.
I'll hit us with it.
Would you say that smurfing is frowned upon?
No,
In every
No.
game.
Because
I don't
for
know,
me,
I'd say
I
yeah.
find
no,
I find
don't think so.
smurfing to be a little shitty because then you have people who are better than you. They know that they're better than you, but they're playing at
Okay.
your skill level.
The reason why it's not shitty, people have to deal with it. Like, everyone has gone through time in their gaming career where they've played with a Smurf. And B, you get better
Everybody
from
does.
playing people that are better than you.
True.
Yeah.
If you're playing against shitters all day, and
You're
you're a
gonna stay a
shitter,
shitter.
you're gonna be a shitter for the rest of your life.
I like how we just called him shitter.
I'll
You're a
just-
shitter.
Let's be honest, dude.
Not like
No, if you're in
bad-
CS,
like
you're
if
playing
you're
Silver
bad,
Ones
you're
all
playing
day,
something
every
that's
day.
also
That's
bad.
all you ever
No,
play.
you're a shitter.
That's very an extreme example, Kyle. Because like if you're a global elite and you're playing at Silver One, yeah,
no,
that's pretty shitty. But what I'm talking about is like, to play with like Mark and Jacob on Prime, I cannot play on my main. Like I just can't queue with them. It's too big of a
Literally.
gap. And I will smurf for them, and so I can actually play with them. Yo, Nathan, dude, thanks for being on, man.
Okay,
Thank you, Nathan.
See you, Nathan.
Boy.
Disconnected
Yeah,
from your
but,
channel.
It's okay, Tony. It's the same with my Smurf. I can't play on my Smurf with them because it's too high rank. I have to play on my main.
Right? Yeah, you're a reverse
Your
smurf, Kyle.
Smurf is a higher rank than your main.
It is.
We call Kyle a
That's a
reverse
great feeling.
smurf because his smurf account's higher ranked than his main account.
That's a
Dude,
great
I
feeling.
can't. I struggle so hard to keep my Smurf under MG, and then my main just like deranked all the way to number 2.
Yeah,
Or 3 or
that I don't
something.
understand, to be honest, Kyle.
I don't know. I've been playing just kind of willy-nilly with it, so.
Yeah. No, it's fair. No, but, yeah, for me, that's why I don't think smurfing's that big of a deal. Because if smurfing was that big of a problem, then, like, Valve would have done a thing already. Like, for CSGO at least. In other games, I can't speak for it because I don't play them enough to know.
True.
I mean, we're talking
It's
about
all
frowned
kinda get
upon
rid of
stuff,
cheating.
not stuff that should be
No,
illegal.
like, I don't even think it's frowned upon.
Because everyone does it at some point.
Literally
at some
everyone
point,
does it.
everyone plays with a Smurf.
Yeah.
Like on their team or someone they
Because
know.
if you're playing with a smurf, this is your opportunity to get better and learn from them.
Yeah.
Whether you're
And or play
playing
with,
with
friends who
or
are too high
against.
ranks than you. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can argue that someone playing with an auto sniper isn't a bad thing because it teaches the other team to be aware of any situation, you know?
No, well, that's fair. I'll give you that.
Like, I feel like that can be turned into, like, any context of, like, somehow trying to make it good. But I do agree with you that it's very different.
Oh.
Because everyone...
Yeah, I feel like if
Everyone
you're
does it.
above like a Nova like 4, you've smurfed at some point in your life.
Yeah,
I mean, for Counter-Strike, that can be a thing. But for something like Overwatch, you're just sort of pub stomping
See,
whoever's on the other team.
like-
It's not really necessarily that your team is getting better because you're simply there.
Yeah, true.
I get what you're saying, and
Different
there's
games
I
like it.
maybe I just because I do smurf often in Counter Strike, I see the
Yeah.
other side of it more brightly. Because like for me, it's like I don't know, like I feel like if you're playing at a lower rank so you can play with your friends, that's one thing, and I don't think that's a thing that should be frowned upon. Because like I understand if I'm playing on my main account and like the other team has like global elite, right? And they're playing on this account so they can actually have a nice time and play with their friends and like have a nice game. It's like if we lose to them, I'll be like a little upset because I don't like losing, but I wouldn't
Facts.
say that. You know, I don't know. I
Well,
wouldn't
like,
say.
Unless
Put
he's just
yourself as a
trying
Smurf.
really, really hard. If he's trying
Okay,
really
if he's-
hard,
alright,
then I'd
if
be
you're
mad
a
about it.
Smurf
if
and-
he's chilling, I don't care.
And you try hard.
And you are
Yeah.
sweating.
just
Sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're chilling, that's one thing. If you're try-harding on your Smurf, that's another.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Okay,
Mountain,
fair.
I'm gonna have to
Anymore.
disagree with you, dude. Just to be honest with you, because Mountain says that's just an excuse. Smurfing and playing against lower people don't help them. Only way to get better is to slowly go up the ladder, which I don't think that's necessarily true either.
Not
It
at all.
depends on the game that you're talking about.
Yeah,
though.
like I'm primarily talking about Counter Strike here,
Yeah.
and for Counter Strike, it's 100% true a thing that you, in order to get better, you need to play against better people than you.
Yeah,
If you're
I
a
mean,
silver
They do
one
that in their
and you
matchmaking
only
system.
play against silver ones, you're gonna be a silver one, right? Like,
I mean, the counter argument to that is that you could download maps that help you with your aim and help you learn.
there are
maneuvers.
tools,
Watch
but
But you won't
Tutorials
think that
are
you
good.
have to. That's
Yes.
the thing. Because you'll be always playing against people that you shit on because they suck.
yeah, exactly. And,
You'll be
and
with
you're
the wrong
sticking at
tactics.
silver, and then the one
Yeah.
time a decent player connects to the server,
You're fucked.
Yeah, you're like, oh, dude, it's Smurfs fucking ruined this game. But it's like, nah, I don't think they do. I don't know. That's something that I'm on the side of the fence that, like, I don't see it as a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, and this is from queuing with you guys, because you guys are all higher ranked than me usually.
Yeah.
I definitely say that helped me improve, because
Facts.
I'm constantly
100%.
playing against people who are better than me.
Yeah,
I've just
exactly.
gotten used to it at this point.
But like, I would think that you're learning more as a player, and like, I'll say this, and Chance and I have talked about this. And like the past like 6 months, Mark has gotten way
10
better.
times better.
And
Yeah.
why has he gotten better? From playing with us and learning from us. That's just what I'm saying, you know?
And you said if you smurf in a game, if you're good, you just destroy people. I mean, that's why we say, like, pretty much said, like, if you're sweating, like, if you're
Yeah.
fucking tryharding, like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Because then you're just being a dick and you're just doing it to, like, destroy people that aren't as good.
Yeah,
But, like, when
and
me and Hydro play, we don't, like, we're not, like, sweating, we're not, like,
Yeah.
calling strats. We're playing to have fun with Mark or something like that.
exactly.
Or have fun with Steve or someone like that. Like, we're not, like, tryharding.
Yeah, exactly.
It depends on the person.
That's
'Cause some
why
people
Like, I don't
are
like to lose in
tryhard.
general, but like, I'm not gonna play the hardest I've ever played in my entire life, you know, in order to win that game. And like, dude, so maybe Valentine, for you, this is the case. Where they said playing with better people is good, but playing against good people is just frustrating for the player, since there's a huge
True.
gap. I get the frustration, but for me at least, and this is me as an individual, it's not you, it's not anyone else in this team speaking either, I'm speaking for. Anytime I'm playing against a better player, like, you really have to try to use that as a learning experience. Because
Yeah.
if you, okay, say the map's Inferno, right? You're holding B site, and the dude keeps rushing you, just banana, constantly, and you die 5 times in a row. What you have to do is A, not peek him, and B, learn to smoke and molly, right? And you will learn ways in order to improve your game through that. Because if you can beat someone who's better than you with this tactic, or just a play you're making, that's how you get better.
I would also like to put out that in order to improve, you have to have the right mindset.
Yeah, true.
Like, if you're... Like, you have to accept if you're playing against a Smurf, there's a good chance you're going to lose.
Yeah.
But you have to just realize that and just be like, okay, then
Let me use
how
this
do
as a
I
learning
counter what
experience.
they do? Like, how even if I'm gonna lose, like, try new things. Like, it's time to experiment, because you learn to see what someone higher level does against this.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're playing against someone, and you're, say, I'm just going to use B-Side Inferno again as an example, because that's what we're talking about. And you notice that every time they molly car, they nade over the wall, they throw an HE at the corner, and then they smoke CT. When you're on T side, you do those 4 things.
Facts.
And you realize, shit, this works.
Or, hear me out, Tony.
Yeah,
Or be me versus you and run around the corner of the burst block.
you could.
That also
Kyle's a
works.
unique individual, though. I'll throw that out there.
That's special.
Kyle's a little special boy. But yeah,
But Kyle's our little special boy.
Yeah.
Very true.
yeah, he's. I like to think that Kyle's everyone's special boy, but you know.
Oh, good boy.
But yeah, that's really when it comes to me, at least. When other games, I don't know the rules so much when it comes to smurfing, because I don't know in, say, does Overwatch have a queue gap that you like? There's a rank difference you can't queue together for in like
Probably.
competitive.
Yeah, it has that, and if you're just playing as friends, that's totally fine to me. But like when
Yeah.
you're looking to just stomp
Now,
people,
okay,
because
so that is a little
Yeah, that's
different.
annoying.
That's
a problem in Overwatch.
that is the asterisk that I think we threw out there.
Yeah, like I would never
that-
solo queue on my Smurf.
Yeah, I don't understand
Like, I
solo queuing. That like I think I've played against and or like on my team have had a solo queue Smurf before, and it just doesn't make any sense. Because it's like
it's
I
boring.
refuse to Smurf if there isn't a reason to.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like if there is not a reason for me to Smurf, I'm not going to. Like you could ask people that ask me to Smurf, and it's just me and them. I always say no.
I solo queued my Smurf to throw matches, and
That's
by throw
a little
matches
different.
I mean to play casually at the rank that the account was at and just watch the team lose because they couldn't play.
And you just had a good time though.
Dude.
It's just funny for you.
Running around with a fucking CZ, having like 22 frags by round 10, and and getting team kicked because they're like, "Why are you using a rifle?" I'm like, "Because I have double your kills."
That's funny.
Fucking tilted. I mean, I got to lose my rank for it, so that was good. But I mean, like,
Yeah. Yeah,
Both
and
succeeded with
I'll
actually
just
having
throw
a
that. Like, maybe we'll probably move on from the Smurf talk because we've eaten a bunch of time.
A
with
lot
it
of time.
now. But yeah, that's just
still,
that's my
we're
view
only
on
putting
it.
The game for
you know.
them and get removed anyway.
Okay. Meowington said one more thing. Just want to throw it out there. Meowington said surfing, just in his opinion, or their opinion, I don't know if surfing is a dude or a chick, or somewhere in between, is bad. Technically, smurfing helps people who don't really deserve wins, and putting the other people lose ranks, etc. I mean, I do see your point.
Yeah, I see your point.
I do. But yeah, if you're queuing to play with friends in an environment where you wouldn't be able to, I mean, that's really what video games are for. It's like, I don't play games just to... I play because I want to play with friends, you know?
If you've got Smurfs in a 5 queue, you're winning as a team, so that the team deserve to win still.
Yeah. It is, at the end of the day, it is 5 people versus 5 people. But anyways, we've eaten like 15 to 20 minutes on Smurf talking alone, I'm pretty sure. So,
Which
Nick,
is still under the first topic.
You're right. Yeah, actually, it is part of the first topic.
It's
so, it is a
under the first
subtopic.
topic
Nick, do you have a D20 on you by any chance?
I'd have to go get it.
Alright, could you just do random number generator then? 1 through 20, real fast?
Literally, it's 10 feet in front of me. I just gotta move
Okay.
my laptop.
Yeah, that's fine.
Come on,
Sounds
guy.
good. You know, you always have your D20s I'm ready during background noise.
I'm
If you
not a
don't,
loser, so
see,
I don't have a D20.
you know, like if background noise ever becomes lucrative, I'm gonna send everyone the show a D20, just a D20, none the other day.
I need
Okay,
to buy a
Jason.
D20 just. I saw one the other day, and
You tempted?
I meant to buy it
Yeah.
before I left the store,
Yeah.
just so I could use it on background noise. But I
So,
forgot.
My
I
bag
rolled
of...
a 1.
Oh no.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
All right,
God,
you
what's
failed.
the
You don't
roll?
get to. No, I'm kidding. What is your most like? This is for everyone. What is your most rewatched movie?
Ooh,
Like if you had to.
movie?
Yeah, movie. This is strictly movies.
Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers.
My favorite movie
Yeah.
as a childhood, so I probably watched it a good 100 or 200
That was
times.
literally last
Yeah.
week, wasn't it?
We talked about it last week.
No,
Because
we didn't talk about most rewatched movies. It was.
Yeah, but we talked about that movie. I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like because it was my favorite movie as a kid, which I mentioned last week, like I watched
Yeah.
it so much.
Mm.
Every road trip. Not even road trips. Like every time I drove
Yeah,
more than
it's-
20 minutes,
yeah.
I was like, okay, let's watch Small Soldiers.
To be honest, it's between 2 movies for me.
Space Jam.
Everyone knows the Space Jam is one of the two.
Everyone knows that
Yeah,
one.
so I was gonna say, I was even gonna say that, yeah, everyone knows the first one. The second one is Pokemon the first movie.
Oh.
So it might be Pokemon the first movie, to be honest with you. Because I know, I've watched Pokemon the first movie throughout my entire life. I mean, same with Space Jam. Both are classics, in my opinion. But, no, Pokemon the first movie, it might be that one. I don't know what else it could be.
Mine's either Fight Club because reasons,
Yeah.
or Star Wars because other reasons.
That's solid.
Like, and by Star Wars, I mean literally the first trilogy,
Okay.
not so much the second
Probably
trilogy.
same.
Okay. With, the Star Wars or the Fight Club? I assume Star Wars.
Yeah, I assume Star Wars.
Mine would be Fight Club.
Really?
Yay!
Oh, Fight Club's getting some votes here now. You know, do you want to be really upset at me for a few seconds? I've never seen Fight Club.
I
No,
haven't
we can't
either.
talk about it.
Hey, this is gonna last more than a few seconds, Tom.
I've seen it once.
I've never
I've
seen
seen
it.
it once.
I know how it ends.
That's okay. Well, it's okay. I'm okay with
I know
once.
how it ends
tell-
and the premises of it. Like, I know the
What do you
story.
mean?
What do you mean?
You never want. You don't get to enjoy that experience that if you already know how it goes. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, but Kyle, if a movie's been out for more than like 10 minutes, it's gonna be spoiled for you when someone brings it up.
I know, but you don't get to like.
Meowington the Fourth is not happy.
Hey, I haven't seen Fight Club. There's a lot of good movies I haven't seen,
Yeah, I
to be
haven't
honest.
either.
But there's also a lot of good movies I have seen that no one else has seen. So there's that.
Facts.
Yeah, I've had a lot of those.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, but
a
it's
lot
not
of
Fight
movies
Club.
that I think are good that people think are trash.
You mean Boyhood again? Yeah,
fucking
that one.
perfect.
I still haven't seen Boyhood, so I
thought it
can't
was
comment.
good, but it wasn't like great. I didn't think it was great.
Still mad about that movie.
Okay, let's see. Mine.
Most rewatch movies were still on though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Most rewatched movie. It's definitely Princess Mononoke from Studio Ghibli.
which one
That's like-
was that? I don't actually know what that was about.
Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, what was that one about? Because I only know the.
It was definitely one of the lesser known ones.
I know.
There was a
fuck,
girl, a
Spirited
very
Away.
large white wolf, and a boy in blue clothes. I guess that would be the easiest way to
I've not
put
seen Daddy's Home
character
A
descriptions.
boy in blue clothes.
Yeah, you know.
So
That's very
there's a boy.
general.
Yeah,
Just in blue clothes.
There's a boy.
there's a boy, and he's been cursed, and he's trying to, and he was told by
Is he a
the clan
princess?
elder. No, but he is a prince.
Does he? Is this movie about gender swap like surgery?
No, it's
No
not.
one likes Path of Exile.
No one likes Path of Exile.
Stop having to do these topics and trying to play that as well. It's funny. I don't. I feel like I know a few people that are into Path of Exile.
Same, I do actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say,
I
don't.
was in it for like a week.
Yeah, I'm like I know a few people that are into that game. So
Especially with the new thing that came out like a little bit ago.
I know something. I know they came out with a new thing, but I don't know what the new thing is. I know nothing about it. So.
Path of Exile is just Diablo, and Diablo is just everything I hate about WoW. And so,
So Kyle might be a little biased here. Yeah.
Kyle might be a little biased.
I
Yeah.
mean, Diablo
little
2 was
bit.
better anyways.
yeah.
Okay, who haven't we heard from? Did everyone give their most rewatched movie now? Yeah, actually, no, Sky.
Sky.
Yeah.
Sky Bay.
Sky Bay.
Yeah.
Let's hear this, buddy.
Borat.
Really?
No, in reality, probably Space Jam. But
Yes!
I've seen Borat many times as well. Just 'cause
Sky, my boy!
I saw that in 3rd grade for some reason. My brother showed it to me. And
Borat?
I don't know
That's
why.
not a third grader movie, man.
Absolutely not.
That's barely like a 14-year-old movie.
Do I have your like phone number or something?
I'm just gonna run for one.
My phone number?
Back.
Yeah,
Like,
let's not give that out on the street.
For Facebook.
Give
So I
it.
mean,
Okay,
or something.
he's
Or,
on
like,
my
phone.
friends
Over.
list,
I have him
and
on my phone. Is what I'm asking you.
No. Well, I'm a friend of Hydra's,
Yeah.
so you can find me on Facebook. So
Okay. I need to go find a picture of Ryan first.
okay. Anyways, yeah. So I think we got everyone's most rewatched movies. Chance, ironically, I think just said that he'd be right back, right?
Yeah.
And Chance gets the next topic. So, apparently Diablo's a dead game.
Diablo's been a dead game, but I mean PoE is just
Which it
Diablo. So it
didn't
doesn't
they
matter.
didn't they just like announce Diablo 4 or something recently?
I have no idea.
Like it's coming out in like
Something
2020 or something,
like that. I don't remember.
right? God, when I hear things are coming out in like 2020, I'm like that's so far away, but I'm like that's actually 2 years. It feels like 2020 is supposed to be like the future, and we're supposed to have like hovercrafts by then. And, you know, we don't. I mean, it's
You
still
mean
2
pull
years.
everything from
But...
Back to the Future and put it in real life?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they predicted Trump as president, so like, what else could they do? No, it was Home Alone, wasn't it? Was it Home Alone that predicted Trump as president? No, it might have been Back to the
Simpsons?
Future.
It was Simpsons. Mark's right.
Well, no, one of those two movies. Did as
Simpsons
well.
did everything. Okay.
Yeah, one of those two movies also did, because I remember it being a live action
It
scene.
might have been Home Alone.
Yeah, it was a live action scene and not a animated scene. So
I remember Donald Trump makes a cameo in Home Alone, so that's why I'm taking the guess.
possible. Okay, I gotta. Well, while Chance isn't here yet, I'll look this up.
Do we have a
I
picture of
like
Ryan
the strategy of let's talk about Trump while Chance isn't here.
I love this strategy. Yep.
Yeah, no. Back to the Future did. Back to the
really?
Future 2. Yep. Aha.
Ah.
Got it.
Got him.
Yep. Well, yeah. No, Chris, it's a very sound strategy. We sprinkle the politics talk right now, and then when Chance get back, we just pretend we were talking about puppies.
Or even then, you can just say, "Oh yeah, no, we ran out of
We're
time
moved
on
on.
politics talk."
Yeah, it's
sorry.
like, oh, we our amounted time for this talk is, oh god, Kyle.
Allotted.
Kyle.
I'm looking for my picture of Ryan that's just like that, because he has a mankini. I
Does
thought
he?
I had a picture of that.
Oh my god. That's what you're sending me?
Were you expecting something good? Or, I mean, that could be good in your opinion. I don't actually know.
Yeah, I did see Borat multiple times.
Yeah,
so-
I was gonna say, you're probably pretty familiar with that image then.
It's essentially the same thing, but just my friend's Ryan face instead.
Yeah,
It's just...
It's a solid time, you know. It's a solid time in all of our
Yeah.
lives.
I'm looking forward to it still, don't worry. I haven't given up yet.
Next time you go talk to him, you understand I have to bring it up now.
Exactly. Yeah, anyways, Chance still isn't back. I think maybe we'll just let Chance take the next topic.
Yeah.
And
guess.
Mark, could you roll?
Yes,
Or if
sir.
he gets back while you're rolling, I'm gonna...
16.
16. Alright, so the year is 2100. What do?
Keeping
noise.
good. Same.
Well, no. What I mean by this topic, obviously, maybe not obviously, you wake up in the year is 2100. What do?
Hope that it's not like the movie Idiocracy.
Well, first you have to ask somebody randomly on the street what year it is. They'll tell you, and you say it worked as loud as you can.
Okay.
Go to a computer and see if it's running.
And then you
right.
sell your life story.
I see. I like Chris's answer the best.
And if
so
it's
far.
not, go back to sleep.
Chris is really the one winning here. Chris, unlike the podcast topic once, it's 1900. What do? We can probably live comfortable lives in 2100.
Yeah,
And not just
yes,
die.
we can.
So.
Oh, go fetch a pancreas, then go back. to
Yeah,
sleep.
exactly. I was gonna say, Chris, you can just upgrade it. I bet there's some like robotic pancreas that works fully. So.
In all
Hook me up with
honesty, I'd
that shit.
probably look for a career in space.
In-
Space!
I want, like, in the year 2100, I'm picturing that's working in space is like working in a McDonald's, and it's not as actually a
Yeah.
cozy thing.
Minimum wage
It's
job.
minimum wage should do. It's like, like
but
what
minimum
openings
wage
do you have in
is like $1
space?
billion.
Space McDonald's.
Yeah, but it'll still
No,
be
no,
worth what it is
because
today, Kyle. Get
Everything
that.
below that will be automated. So now it really is just
Oh,
like
yeah.
$8 an hour for working
Oof.
on the space station.
That's unfortunate.
Because
Rest in
everything
peace,
below
everyone's
that
dreams.
is automated.
If everything's automated, then the value of money will go up for labor.
Aha.
No, maybe.
Hey,
There's
in the
a
year
chance.
2100, I'm gonna look up the conversion rate between the U.S. and Canadian dollar, and probably still be like, okay.
I will first find out has anime died out.
In 2100, no, it'll be space
Enemies
Tokyo.
become real life.
If it's
AI
real
started-
life, goddamn, I'm making as much money as possible and just living in an anime world.
AI has started producing television instead of people, and now it's only anime.
Woo!
Okay.
Yep.
That's my prediction right there. Mark it down for 20.
Oh, there's the cute animals, Kyle. I'm happy about this. Is that what you meant to send?
Yeah, I'm sending all these instead.
Okay. I'm cool with this.
Yeah. I mean, I sent you the Borat thing, so I thought it's even better.
But yeah, 2100. Chris and I don't just immediately die and not get to have an answer this time, which is nice.
I mean, assuming nothing like some weird dictatorship or something.
Outlaws
happened,
like pancreases.
where it's just like, we're done with these resources of research. We're just gonna kill them off.
Yep. And Meowington the Fourth says that they put all their money into Bitcoin. They'll be rich in 2100. But what you mean is
No
actually
BitConnect.
you'll have no money because it'll be 2100 and cryptocurrency probably won't be a thing anymore.
It will have well.
The fad will pass,
BitConnect,
probably.
You're already on a loss, but you know, no big deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like that, like in like the next like 10 years, and it's gonna be like, oh, remember when people did that cryptocurrency thing?
That's already me today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I'm pretty
that's
sure
already
that's
a meme
the
that
hype
keeps
for
coming
that's
back.
already gone.
All the money's that's been, can be made has been mostly made.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep, and hopefully that means graphics cards prices will go down soon.
Oh God, please.
People
So
for a while are still gonna think there's money to be made, and
Yeah.
my computer will just be slow.
Over computers will be slow. Because a graphics card will cost like the same as the rest of your computer. Which is upsetting.
Don't
I'm
worry,
not crying, you're
CPU
crying.
prices are supposed to skyrocket soon.
Great. Awesome. You know, let's talk about
I'm
something
sorry,
else.
what? I need a new CPU? Thank you.
I've just been slowly seeing more and more
That was year
articles about
2100.
how,
I look up how much graphics cards and CPUs are to see if Chris was right.
currently, you should be able to recuperate the cost of a Threadripper card in under a year, which means people are going to start wanting to mine on those.
Yeah.
No thanks. I want my CPU to stay at its price or be lower,
Yeah, lower would be nice, please.
because I probably won't be buying one until, like, late May.
I'm even later than that. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, this might hurt.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt if everything jumps by, like, a solid 200.
RAM's already too damn expensive.
Yeah.
That RAM is
Oh,
just
yeah.
too damn high.
It jumped up by, like, $60 in, like, 2 months for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
I finally was like, hey, I have enough money to add more RAM to my server, and then I looked up the price of RAM, and I'm like, oh, that's double what it was when I bought it for my server. Never mind.
Yeah, I forgot what RAM I had bought at Best Buy, but when I looked it up, even 6 months later, when it's supposed to be like $20 cheaper, it was $100 more expensive, and I'm like, huh?
Where did you fuck up?
Who?
Where is this going? Yeah. Anyways, I feel like has everyone given their 2100 answer? I feel like Sky hasn't again.
You shut your mouth.
Sky, you're being too loud.
I think I'm pretty sure I would just. I would sort of react the way Squidward would in that one episode.
Where everything's just Chrome.
Yes.
Future.
Yeah.
In
Yep, there we go.
the future, everything is Chrome, by the way.
Sort of have a
I can't
slogan.
wait for that because, like, everyone will be like, "Close that, Chrome,
I know the answer.
Chrome, it's Chrome."
Tony, it'll be just like now. Oh, how'd you know that color? You're lying about being colorblind, aren't you?
It's like, yeah,
No. It's like, I'm just not stupid.
yeah, right. So it's a real feels bad man moment.
Yeah.
It's just gonna continue on to the next century. I wake up, tell someone colorblind. They point at something, say, what color is that? I immediately, I'm going back to bed for another 100 years. Maybe 200 this time. Alright. So Chance is still not back, by the way. Now, apparently this guy is a traitor. So,
I don't remember why, but I had that in my head for some reason.
apparently
I'll believe
Sky is the best detective in Gmod.
Damn right. I was the only one who took his job seriously. I was the only one that used defibs on Gmod, right? Everyone else let everyone die. Anyways,
I was gonna say, that's not true at all, dude. What are you talking about?
No.
Detectives shouldn't be using defibrillators. To be for paramedics.
But you revised someone.
Well,
and their
and
brain
we're talking about TTT, where there's only
Yeah,
innocents,
saying.
traitors, and detective. And Sky, when we had a defib, I used the defib. But for like 95% of the time that Dillman existed, we didn't have defibs.
Really?
Yes. It was a huge thing that they were broken forever. Then we got them and people used them too much.
Oh, that's
Did you use them to
right.
kill people?
You could.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. I'm like, so Sky, I'm like, I'm pretty sure like
I
every
did that
detective
once.
was
I
like
didn't
really
really find
hyped to
anyone.
use the defib because like, we didn't have them for long.
That's fair. Okay, alright.
At least I
didn't
was.
remember that.
Maybe other people weren't, because I'm like, yes, I can revive people and like win rounds because of this. Then it got to be an issue where people kept reviving the T's, like as detective. And
One of my favorite things is when Trevor was fuck, I'm losing my words. A detective. He revived me, and I was brain dead.
Yeah.
So he told me to take a crowbar and write the name against the wall, and all I wrote was "fuck you." Needless to say, we lost the round, but it was worth it.
Yeah, Meowington the Fourth says
Find
that
the tea
Borhill
about you.
tried reviving the server like a month ago. That was like 3 to 4 months ago. I'm pretty sure now, right?
Yeah.
And I played on it a little bit, but I kind of stopped because, you know, like as much as I love Dillman and Dillman will always be part of like my history, like for online gaming. I think I'm past TTT. Like that last time the Dillman came back, I was like, it was fun for like a week, but then I was like, no, I'm past this. Like this isn't really what I
Past
do
that
anymore.
point in my life.
Yeah.
It was just a phase, Mom.
Well, if he was trying again for like the second time in recent memory, then Meowington, because the huge relaunch was like 4 months ago.
It's up. The server's up.
It's still up,
It's still running,
but like
so.
it's. I doubt there's anyone on there
I
right
think
now.
it was more than 4 months ago.
Could've been more than
He's
4 months.
he's still updating. Like Borhill's still working.
I
on
know
the
he
server.
is, but
Yeah.
the big push was like 4 to 6 months
Yeah.
ago, I think now.
Yeah.
So
All the OGs left, I think.
yeah, I mean, Sky, do you ever go on?
Not really.
No, I know I don't. So, and this isn't like if you want to play TTT and you want to play on a good server, Dillman is the place to go. Like I will always tell you that Dillman is really quality, probably the best TTT server I've ever played on.
Yeah, I just don't like TNT anymore. Like,
It's just the game mode is. I played
it's old.
I played 1,000 hours of the same game mode in TTT, and the community drained it for me after a while.
Facts.
Because, nothing against current day Dillman, but there got to the point where there's like people just drained it for me, and I know a lot of the OG members felt that way too. That's kind of why like a lot of us aren't around anymore.
It still boggles my mind how a terrorist and trouble in terrorist town community could become so dramatic and really
That drained me, dude. Yeah, like
yeah.
Answer.
yeah, because like it
Yeah.
was a TTT server and it was basically a high school again, because there was
Pretty
so
much.
much drama and shit going on, and I'm like, dude, I have
Trouble
more
in drama
important
land.
things in my life than dealing with drama in a TTT server,
Yeah.
right? And like when a TTT server like costs me, my God, I'm gonna say like hundreds of hours of sleep over the time I was on it. It's not worth it. Just isn't. And
Trouble in
Meowington the
drama
Fourth says drama wall in chat, but there was some real shit going on for a very long
stupid
time.
shit.
It was
Yeah.
dumb as fuck. But like
Yeah, I blame wheat.
he was a big part of it, like for a while. I know you might be joking, but like when he got head admin, he like it was the smallest
Dark
amount of
days.
power I've ever seen go to someone's head. So you know,
The dark days.
but
I believe it, dude.
a lot of people were responsible for that. It definitely wasn't just him. I wouldn't even say he's the biggest offender of it. I could name one person in particular who is blacklisted from this podcast that is the biggest sore in the community that I've ever met.
Who?
Oh.
I feel like a few of you know this person is already, and I really, after saying that, I don't want to lead it with with their name, because that's not a very flattering thing to say.
I just got back and saw a black person in this podcast. So
It was Owl.
No, it was not Olo. Olo is a beautiful man. I love Olo.
I think I'm wrong.
It was
You'll just
me.
have to tell me later.
Yeah, post show.
Post
For
show.
those who don't know, Sky is just like laughing over here, like, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Sky, you gotta send me a Steam message right now? Thanks.
It's a negative post show. Gotta.
It's some post show content. We gotta drive the numbers.
Yeah, but we'll
Yeah.
talk about it in the post show, but I gotta know.
Well, Meowington said, say their name. It was Warlock Apprentice. No, Warlock is just a great person. Like, I love Warlock.
Don't talk about my brother like
Yeah,
that.
Warlock's a great guy.
Is he really talking
Christopher?
trash about my brother?
Yeah, he is. Nah, he put Kappa after it, so he's completely joking.
Chat.
Yeah,
Um,
suck my wang.
No.
You know who really was the
Okay.
cancer of the community?
Who?
It was
I
me.
banana.
It was Buttons.
I banana.
Everyone.
I banana.
God, dude, I Leighton hadn't been I banana in like
Yeah, I know.
6 years.
Facts. He hasn't been iBanana since like
MT7, and like people in here for the most part only know of MT7 because it was me, Kyle. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah, no. And then Meowington like says it was weak Kappa. It was Benton's Kappa. Benton's couldn't be further away from the problem. Benton's is one of the nicest people you could ever
He's a
meet.
nice guy.
He's
I've talked
such
to
a
him
nice
before.
guy.
He's so nice.
He actually won the most recent survival podcast we did.
Somehow.
Because he's nuts. He's amazing.
Because he's nuts.
He's just
Wait.
nutty.
Was it Jordan? Because he's banned from this podcast because he's banned from the TeamSpeak still.
He's banned.
He's not banned from the TeamSpeak. I don't know where you get that from.
He was.
He was banned for a week, and that was
Oh,
Why was
5
he
months
I thought he
ago.
was like banned him. I thought Nick might ban. Okay.
No, he
Why
wasn't
was he
perma
banned
banned.
from TeamSpeak?
What?
I thought you perma banned him.
No,
No.
no, he was banned for a week because he.
Well, that was a missed opportunity.
He was banned for a week because he said something shitty to Jacob. And
Yeah, but it was funny.
I never said it wasn't funny.
Yeah, but it was Jordan.
Did you hear me ever say that it was or was not funny, Kyle?
That's fair.
It just was in bad taste at the time.
In bad taste.
Yeah. There's a time and place for everything.
And now he doesn't even drink.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't talk to us anymore.
Yo.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't talk to us anymore. Because he doesn't drink. And there's no other reason to talk to us.
Not wrong.
He talked to me about Minecraft. Although he had
Ew.
opened with, I think we've had this conversation like 5 times, but this time I'm sober.
Yeah, so it's like, you never know. No, because I'll never forget that one time I was actually playing Minecraft and I was on Steve's server at the time for a little bit. I played for like a week or two during the summer. And I get like 8 heartfelt messages from Jordan telling me how much he misses me and that he values our friendship. And then like he gets on TeamSpeak, he's blasted, and I'm like, this makes so much more sense.
Oh, now I get
I'm like, this makes so much more sense because he was like, oh, like Hydro, I miss you so much. Why don't we play games together anymore, man? Dude, I really miss you. Like, I value you as a friend. I'm like, I'm like, is Kyle or Chris in his house right now just typing to me? Because I believe one of them said that maybe, or even
I
Sheldon.
could hear someone
but, like
that saying it to you, but
like if one of you three out of the Canadians said that, I'd be like, yeah, no, because I like you
That's
guys
right,
were
yeah.
like that, you know, like get Foopy on TeamSpeak. Dude, who is Meowington? Why does he know all these people?
Facts. I was wondering the same thing.
Is dude, if I'm right, I might be wrong, but I really think that Meowington might be like Dova, because
Oh shit.
he might be Dova,
Dova.
because it would make sense that he knows all these
That
people.
would be amazing.
If it's Dova, then
I might be wrong.
is this the same Dova that I know, Tony?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
right.
multiple Dovas.
Okay.
The burst fire Glock Dova?
You never noticed me in my computer class. I'm upset.
You know, if that is
That's
him,
me.
I don't know. I don't know why I weirdly remember Meowington the fourth being associated with Dova, but he said Dova lol, so like it might not be. If it's not,
Or maybe it's not
whatever.
Dova.
If it isn't, I have no idea who they are. And if you've told me before, I'm sorry. I just have no idea. Because if you know all of the Dillman people and Foopy, that's a very small group.
Yeah, Dillman and Foopy. It's Derek.
It's not Derek.
It's Derek.
I don't think Derek would pay attention for this long.
True. Derek would have
Jack
left
also
already.
wouldn't.
Derek probably would have left already.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think Derek would stay this long.
Derek would have like put all of
They
like
get scraper on,
Flom
like,
stuff in
all-
chat and then
just
just left.
pretending to know people.
Yeah, what if he's just like
Derek
looking at like
wouldn't
the
have-
Steam friends list or something, just naming random people? No.
Because, like, I don't think he brought up a name that hadn't already been mentioned.
Yeah, he did. He brought up Foopy and Bettins and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's played with Foopy. So that's a
Well-
different beast.
And then he says,
I
"I'm
don't know about
Caucasian Wander, Kappa."
Wonder.
Kappa.
Yeah, because I remember Caucasian Wonder. He was one of the few server ones that I knew. It's a very elite group of people. Bring Gawk on the podcast. This has to be
Oh my
Dova.
God.
There's no one who knows all these
right?
people
Yeah.
that is probably not
Yeah.
Dova. Because like Gawk was on Dillman, but Gawk was like very like a long time ago on Dillman. Like he was more of an MC7
oh my
guy.
god, I remember Gawk.
Yeah. We
Big cock
Yeah, you
Gawk.
I used to claim that Gawk had shoe hacks. because he got like a lot better at Counter Strike in a small
God was
amount of time.
nuts.
Dude, I haven't
Every-
spoken to
God was nuts
Gawk in
at
years
Tuesday.
now. Like, I don't know. I hope he's good. Like, I hope he's happy in his life and stuff. But like, I have no idea what he'd be
Spoken.
up
I
to.
don't remember him ever speaking.
That Gawk, yeah, I remember. I talk to him all the time.
I remember him typing only.
No, this is Stova because he keeps bringing up different names with Kappa because he also knows the Crescent, and there's a very small window of people that know the Crescent.
The Crescent.
And they would bring up the question in the Crescent in 2018. Lol. It's
It still could be Derek.
not Derek.
No, Derek wouldn't have bitched about smurfing.
Yeah,
True.
Derek would be like, Smurfing's a great thing. I advocate it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, as long as you say easy in chat. It's and then he,
It's me.
it's not Derek.
It's not Derek.
Derek's Twitch account is like, I know you can have multiple, but Derek's
Potato
Twitch account is
Salad
Potato Salad 84. Yeah. And I love Derek, but I don't think he cares enough to switch accounts. Like the amount of effort he would go into switching an account, Derek wouldn't do. So, anyways, Chance, you missed when it was your time to do random number
To roll?
generator or roll, so you're up now. Oh, sorry. Before that, 2000. It's the year 2100. What do you do?
2100?
Yeah,
See if my family is still alive, because I'm a nice guy.
that's cute. All right, now random number generator 1 through 20.
19.
19. All right, so okay. So with Toys R Us going down, what big company's next?
What big company is next?
Like what big company is going to fail next?
Babies.
Nothing.
Not related to Toys R Us, guy.
Amazon.
Chances rub.
Did you say Amazon?
Oh,
Amazon sells everything.
Yeah.
People don't buy toys in person; they buy it on
Oh
Amazon.
no, I thought you were saying that Amazon's going to fail. I'm like, you're a fucking retard. Like what?
No,
Oh,
chances
no.
rub company's gonna fail because Amazon's
Oh,
gonna take
what's
over
next
it.
to
Yes,
fail?
what's next to
yeah,
fail?
what's next to
I thought you
fail?
meant like what's gonna replace it.
No.
Okay. What's next to fail? Ooh, Kmart.
My keyboard.
I just want to throw this
What?
out
'Cause
there.
no one goes to
Before
Kmart.
we go there,
Especially
Meowington
with
said in
Walmart.
chat that I don't care about smurfing, just bringing up different points about surfing. I like to see both sides. 200 IQ, by the way. And then an amazing comment says 200 IQ. You must watch Rick and Morty.
Ew. Fuck that stupid ass show.
That's the joke.
That's the
Because
joke.
all Rick and Morty fans have a 200 IQ easily.
I wouldn't say all Rick and Morty.
And
'cause I like-
Meowington,
no,
it doesn't have to be a toy company.
They all
This
have
is just a
2
big
IQ
company
Rick
that's
and
going to
Morty.
fail soon. Is the topic.
There's 100 of them with 2 IQ.
So,
there you go. 200 IQ.
Chance, you said Kmart
And General Electric.
and General Electric. Yeah, those make sense.
Really?
To be
He's gonna live
do you know what,
forever. He's got a government contract.
company I see going out within the next in the next 5 years,
What?
it's GameStop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
GameStop. Because GameStop's going to go to business. GameStop's already been closing locations, and they're
Yeah.
going to keep closing them because everyone
Okay.
buys their games, whether
On
PC
Steam.
or console. You buy them online.
You either
Everyone
buy
buys them online now.
your-
I
on
hope
whatever
that
system you use, or you buy it on
company
Amazon.
doesn't die. I hope that they just transfer to online.
They've
'cause
tried to,
that was
but
my
like
childhood.
they are trying to, but they're not selling nearly as many games as like Xbox or PlayStation Network selling them themselves or Steam. Like, the only thing I've bought from GameStop in the last like 5+ years are Steam cards.
Facts.
Has nothing to do with them.
Same.
A good point in chat here is that Barnes and Nobles might fall soon, possibly for like
No, I
similar
don't think
reasons. It's
please
100%
no.
possible. They just laid
I
off a
would
bunch
be
of
very
workers and
no.
are struggling to keep up with
I would be
Amazon.
very sad if Barnes and
Because no, Barnes and Noble is one of those companies that are definitely like teetering, where
Yeah.
they, with modern day tech, they're kind of getting phased out a little bit more. Because most
guess.
things like books, you can get them online. Like you could
Everyone
pay,
uses Audible.
you could buy, you could use Audible, you could
or Kindle.
like just get
Yeah,
the
use
ebook
e-reader.
online. People use Nooks more often sometimes than they read actual physical copies of books.
I would
Like-
say it's more on how you get it, because Amazon can still sell you physical books.
Yep.
And for me, I want to hold my book. I don't want to read it off.
Yeah, I don't.
There
like-
are some people that are very much like that still, but I think
Yeah,
that
I like holding a book.
I
think
think
we're in the
that
minority now.
You got three
it's
people in this
phasing out
podcast.
more than you think.
Well, yeah, but we're quickly going
It's-
into the minority.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that you're a minority. It's that
Not yet,
I
no.
like holding a physical book, but having the book for $3 over 15
True.
is just too
Very
damn
true.
good to turn up.
Yeah, like
Have
if you
seen
told me
America?
I could read the book for $3 and get just an e-copy of it, like online, or physical copy for 15. It's not even a question, dude.
I would take.
I'm
the physical.
taking no way. I'm taking the one online. I'm for $3. Yeah, of course. That's what I'll do. And like most consumers will take the $3 version of it.
Depends on the book, I guess.
I would say
does
it depends on the
book,
consumer.
but I mean, it doesn't
If it's-
depend that much on the book.
If it's a book that I am like, I know I'm gonna. Who the fuck changed my channel name? Anyways, if it's a book that like I'm hyped for, like okay, so let me see, what books do I have with me real quick? Okay, so I have a bunch of books by an author I really like, Thomas Frank, who writes a lot of political books. Okay, if it was by him, I would say fuck getting an ebook. But if I was doing something like I had to read a book for school, I'd be like, why the fuck am I gonna spend $20 to get it from a store when I could get it for $2 online? You know.
No,
Like,
yeah.
it depends on the situation.
So yeah, a book. Well, for me, a book I'm gonna read through. I get as a digital form. A book I want to hang on to.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna get
Yeah, which are
as
two
physical.
completely different
So like
things. but-
my D&D books, and I got like
Oh, yeah.
the Haynes manual for my car, and for like say a political book where you might want to tag stuff and use it for reference later.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
all
do
those
a lot,
things
so.
you could buy on Amazon instead of Barnes and Nobles, which goes back to the point of the topic.
All of those were bought on Amazon
Yeah, what I'm
too.
Yeah.
see exactly like and Mark, I know for a fact that you bought like all of your D&D stuff on Amazon.
Oh yeah,
Mine's
because
all bought
Amazon
from
Prime is
Zappos.
$20 off.
And that's the thing. Amazon Prime giving discounts. Barnes and
Amazon
Noble
Prime
can't
gives
afford to do those
discounts, yeah.
discounts.
Yeah, and going back to the GameStop thing, I just wanted to say, like, even people that do like to have physical copies of their games still don't like to go to GameStop, because why would I go to GameStop when I could just pre-order it on Amazon, have it delivered the day it's released
That's what I'm.
to my front door?
Yeah, there's so many reasons why like companies like Amazon are thriving, and
Yeah.
companies like Barnes and Noble or GameStop are slowly sinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And GameStop
can
is
pre-order
doing
it at
a
GameStop.
decent job in
Okay.
trying to integrate into like all online stuff, but even then,
Yeah.
like, you can't beat Amazon when it comes
Yeah,
to shipping.
yeah.
Like, you
They're
just
not
can't.
as
little
well
hard.
established as other. companies.
It's a little too late, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, and then person in chat says if they can support authors with physical copies, they will. But they like to collect books, so.
yeah.
I mean, if you're a book collector, that's a little different, because then like Barnes and Noble's definitely
that,
like
like-
your thing, like to go and because like I'll be honest, if I'm ever in like the mall or something, in the malls, one of the malls by us has a Barnes and Noble in it, I'll
Yeah.
stop in Barnes and Noble and browse the book
Yeah, even if
section.
there's nothing I want in particular,
No,
I
just
still
browse
stop and
books
browse.
while I'm there.
Yeah, I'd say it's much easier to browse in a,
Well, because
you know,
the one, that's one thing
in
that like a Barnes and Nobles has over like Amazon. I can read the first chapter of a book while sitting in Barnes and Noble if I really wanted to, and decide not to
Yeah.
buy it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And like,
Or
be like,
decide
I
to
don't
buy
think
it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
or
this,
decide
so
to
I
buy
don't do
it. But like you have the option, and like for an Amazon, you don't get to read it first. You just
Well,
buy it or
someti-
not.
It depends. Some of their books now, they have like a preview thing.
Okay, Amazon's completely gonna shut down Barnes and Nobles. It's over,
yeah,
guys.
Yeah.
that's that. Yeah,
That was the one thing they had.
Yeah. I was ordering a book for school, and I was like, huh, wow, that's pretty cool. I can actually like read the first few pages,
Yeah,
and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah,
it's
that's
over, boys.
because people probably think the same thing.
Barnes and Nobles is gone. It's Amazon's gonna take over. All right. So other than what have we said so far? We said Kmart, GameStop, Barnes and Nobles. As far as I know, it's only 3 that we've suggested. So there's a bunch of you who probably can come up with one.
EB Games.
I'm pretty sure isn't that dead already?
No.
there's still
There's
one by
still,
like
like,
my old house.
3 of them are.
Okay,
That's
because
still a
by
thing? Serious?
in general, most of the EB games turn into GameStops.
Yeah,
They don't in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't think they were a thing. anymore.
I thought they just didn't exist. Well, I knew
There's
they
still the one in
had
East
some
Shore, which actually
locations
got
still.
bigger, and
but,
one in Canada.
Yeah, because I used to go. There was one. I'm not gonna give
Oh,
out
it's
the
2 in
location
Canada.
of where it
No,
was.
it's one in the PM.
But I used to go to an EB Games originally, and then it turned into a GameStop.
It's like in Canada we also have The Source, which used to be Radio Shack for us.
Radio Shack's
Yeah,
gone.
Radio Shack is better.
Shack,
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah, when they became the source in Canada, not long out. Well, a few years after Radio Shack went away, but we kept ours. And then
Who sees them?
Whoever goes to the complaints.
Oh, okay. Just because I right-click answer wrong, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he'd see it or not. Anyway.
No, he can't now. But yeah.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure the source is gonna go pretty soon, because
I mean, Radio Shack's gone. Like Radio Shack only has like a few locations, and
Yeah, no,
they are, I
officially,
think,
like-
privately owned at this point. They're not.
Yeah, they're
they are.
privately owned. At this
because
point.
that company is gone.
Yeah, Radio Shack
yeah.
is gone. They're.
So that's a pretty
under-
good predictor for the Canadian version.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You're 100% right. Like, if ours is gone, I'm sorry, yours is probably gonna go too.
Yeah,
It's
well,
soon.
don't be sorry. It's still better to just go with
Sorry.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Story.
That's the thing. Like, Amazon's gonna replace. Okay, so that's a good answer. I don't know. I'm pretty sure someone in chat at one point said Wendy's, and no, I don't think Wendy's is gonna
No,
go
so why?
under. Like, even if
Yeah.
Wendy's has like lower numbers that they're pulling in, they're still one of the maybe I'm wrong.
Biggest fast food
Top
chains in
3
the
fast
world?
food places, definitely in the U.S. At least,
Yeah.
maybe in the U.S. and Canada. I don't know what is
Yeah.
big in Canada other than like a McDonald's, obviously, because McDonald's
Yeah.
has like worldwide.
There's a partnership where a lot of Tim Hortons are paired with Wendy's in the same building, so you know they
Yep.
can't fail in Canada.
Okay, they can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Tim Hortons will always be around.
Just
Gotta
extend
get your
lie,
Timbits,
but whoever
am I right,
reads them
guys?
and makes them do, so...
Gotta always have your
there's that.
Timbits.
Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know what the stats are for Wendy's, but Wendy's is like one of those companies that I don't want to, maybe there isn't such thing as companies too big to fail, but if,
There are banks, huh?
yeah, thanks, Gun.
There's Equifax.
But yeah.
Equifax,
Yeah,
too.
but no, I don't see Wendy's going out of business anytime soon, because usually with these companies we're talking about, there has to be something to come in and do it better.
Yeah.
And fast food is an industry in which there are these, like, I'm going to say like 5 juggernauts. Maybe there's more. It's probably like 10, to be fair, over like in North America alone. And those 10 juggernauts, unless they were bought out by one of the top like 2, which I would argue is, at least in the US, is definitely McDonald's and Burger King, the top 2. Like in, not in quality, not saying quality in the slightest, in like power and
Market share
yeah.
power.
that's
Yeah.
it.
What about Boston Pizza?
Yeah, we
Jim's rich.
don't have this.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of one.
Yeah, those are a Canadian thing,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Why is it called Boston Pizza then?
I don't know, Kyle.
Fucking Jim, goddamn.
It could be a thing in Massachusetts, but spoiler, I don't think anyone here lives in Massachusetts.
No, the guy's Canadian. I just fucking.
Actually, wait, I have
You'd
seen
it
one.
Actually,
on
there's
as well.
something that we haven't really been thinking about, and I just want to say taxi drivers, not a taxi service, but taxi drivers.
Oh yeah,
True, true.
yeah. No, taxi drivers are definitely being phased out by Uber and Lyft, which
I mean,
Yeah.
can't you just consider that the same thing now? It's a taxi. You just summon it through your
Well,
phone.
no, I mean, even if you're considering by 2020 we start pumping out the first auto-driving cars,
Yeah,
and it's
true.
not even that popular until like 2030, it's still on its way out.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true.
it's funny. Meowington in chat just said, "When Wendy's dies in the next 200 years, don't come crying to me."
Facts.
Okay.
I mean, if
Oh,
Wendy's died in
100
200 years, why would any of us care?
We'd all be
true.
dead.
We'd be long dead, and
Oh,
we
no.
would have enjoyed our Wendy's while we were alive.
Wendy's is
We're
too
coming
big
back
to
in
fail.
2200, you know?
You know.
When we come back in 2200.
Okay, so yeah, taxis for the most part are already going out of business, I would assume, because just the pure popularity of Uber and Lyft, right? Like,
I mean, you guys would know it's New York, aren't you guys like the biggest
we're not
taxi
in,
people ever?
no one in, okay, one person in
Oh,
here
right,
is,
sure.
no, 2, sorry, Sky and Chance are both from New
Yeah,
York.
there's at least 2, right?
But they're
Yeah.
not city.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm close enough.
It's New
You're
York
close,
State.
Sky, I know,
New
but
York
like, you're not
State.
like you're not Manhattan.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at, like.
I mean, you're close enough. Like, how far away is it?
An hour.
For who?
Yeah,
For
it's not
us
shit.
or them?
For them.
Yeah.
For me, it's 15 minutes.
Because Sky is pretty
Yo, I
close.
thought you were farther than me. I don't know where you live, Sky. You gotta tell me one day.
When I take the train, yeah, it's only like 15, 20 minutes.
If I take a train to there, I'm about within
Like 2
2
hours.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not far at all.
It's not bad.
Not bad. no.
Driving could be a lot longer depending on traffic.
Or a lot
Kyle's like-
shorter depending on
Yeah,
traffic.
it depends. So
No traffic. Kyle's like 50 minutes from me.
no traffic, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 50 or 15?
50.
Okay, because if you say 15, I am going like well past my governor.
Yeah, I'm not making it there anytime soon because the trip to jail is going to take a bit of time.
It's- I guarantee you could get there within 25 to life, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, you know, anyone else got a company they think that is, like, in danger of going under? Taxis was a good
Cheers,
one.
Canada.
What did you say?
Cheers.
And CIX. Oh, wait.
Wait, did you say news?
Yeah, that's a fair point in chat, is that, they said, I can't see taxis losing to Uber and Lyft in New York City. Those taxi drivers don't fear death. You know, if I was ever going to hire a driver that needed to drive through the worst circumstances ever and not give one single fuck, it'd be a taxi driver.
Yep.
Because taxi drivers, they don't fear anything, they don't stop, you know, they do all of these things. They see a red light, they take it as a challenge to them as a person, they go right through it.
It's true, but at the same time, all the other kind of apps like Uber and Lyft are making double their revenue now.
And those people will slowly become hardened to this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is specific to New York City, though, is what they're talking about in chat.
I've still not taken an Uber, and I don't think
I
I've
haven't
taken
either.
an Uber once.
I don't think I would.
I've taken an Uber
It was
and
okay.
a Lyft once.
We had two separate Uber
Not
drivers, so I took it one night. The first one was pretty weird, and I just felt uncomfortable to me.
Yeah,
The second one, the
exactly.
person was a little bit more personable, but I don't know if that was better.
Better or weirder?
Yeah, because I get it. Maybe if you do it a lot, it's a little bit more normal. But for me, even still it was a bit weird.
And there are people that do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took an Uber when Eric Angel and I went to Johnny Mac's.
Oh, okay.
And this was definitely the best out of, because I took the first two with you as well. It was definitely the best one that I had. It was just like a friendly old man.
Friendly old man.
And we had some nice talks. And he's like, well, have fun at the bar. Good luck. Be safe. And I'm like,
Be safe.
Thanks,
I'm like,
Steph.
Don't drink and drive. Wait,
like, Grandpa?
I feel like my grandpa just dropped me off at the bar, and I don't know how I feel about this.
Seriously.
that's kind of cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, okay, so out of the three that we've had, all three have been completely different people. It's almost like normal people use this app.
It's weird.
Normal people.
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing.
There's just a thing in
I'm
my
just thinking
brain.
enough that I just
I can't get by the fact that, alright, so taxi, it's, for some reason a taxi is, a different thing in my brain, because it's, a everyday service, but Uber is, it's someone's
like a
car,
business.
they're in
Exactly.
it, they're in
Someone's
it for
own personal
themselves,
vehicle.
which I don't know if that necessarily makes it worse or better, but, for me,
Worse
I
for
don't
me.
know, I just felt weird being in someone else's car and paying them to, take us to and
I mean,
from.
I feel like they're less likely to make these big dick fucking moves that could
Yeah.
get you killed.
No, I
when
mean,
they're in their own car.
an Uber driver would probably
Which
be
is
more
nice.
safe than
Yeah.
a taxi
That's what
driver,
I mean.
because
In
it's
one way.
it's their car, first of all, and
It's
they
their
own it.
vehicle.
So they probably aren't gonna do the dumbest fucking thing, you know.
But do they drive so cab drivers drive a fuckload in that area exactly.
Uber drivers get
do they have
lost
the spare
all the time. That was
They
my
what?
one complaint, is that to get a driver for the way back, one or two just got lost or just impatient and left.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
which
true.
a taxi driver would, if you called it, would probably wait there for a good half hour,
long
maybe even
time,
an
yeah.
hour, because their clock's ticking anyway. They don't really care.
Yeah.
So
So they'd
that's
rather
different.
see you come out late, like a few minutes
Yeah.
late, so they could charge you for it,
Yeah, exactly.
than not come at all.
I mean, really, the way that the business model works is that for Uber and Lyft, it's the amount of rides that you can get. For taxis, it's just man, I'm getting paid either way.
Yeah.
That's also why
providing
that's a
a better
bonus
service
to
by
me
being
for
there.
taxis over Uber, is because
Yeah.
if you were oh gosh, I'm running a minute late, you don't have to worry about the taxi not being there.
Yeah.
An Uber will wait for 5 minutes maximum.
Because they have other money that they can make.
Yeah. And the taxi driver that
taxi.
you called will be there in 10 minutes if you called them.
I'll do the taxi 10 out of 10 before I take an Uber.
I don't know. It depends where you are, because there's sometimes where taxis just, you can't get one if you're in a certain area.
Well, that's I mean, if it's possible.
If
and
it's
if I'm going to an area
possible?
like that, I'm 9 times out of 10. Oh, sorry, also 10 times out of 10 I'm driving. So
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
doesn't
say,
work.
like, if no one can drive, I don't know what I would take. Because I've also have not a ton of experience with taxis either.
Yeah, me
But
neither.
I've been in both. I've been in Ubers and taxis, so I can compare the two. I don't know. The taxi felt like... I don't know if this makes it better or not. The taxi felt more of like this person is offering you a service, and they do their job and it's over. And the Uber felt like it was
And that's
weird.
all I
It felt like this person that like you're a vague acquaintance with, like you're paying them gas money to take you somewhere, and like that's how Uber felt to me, at least.
Yeah, it's like you have like one class with them and you barely know their
And
name.
you convince them somehow to like drive you to this place.
Yeah.
So it's
Like,
somehow
hey, I need to
personal.
get somewhere. My car broke down or something like that.
Yeah. And that's what Uber feels like more to me. This isn't to like hate on Uber or anything, because fucking successful. A lot of people love it, so like it can't be
And-
too bad, right?
And if Uber wants to sponsor us, go right
Yeah,
ahead.
if
We'll stop
Uber or
crashing.
Lyft wants to sponsor us, they will become the best company, and I will denounce taxis for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Or if a taxi company wants to pay us, I would denounce Uber and Lyft for the rest of my life. So, just throwing it out there. My morals may change based on where money comes from.
Fine,
My morals may change.
Yep.
Morals subject to change.
If you give me change, you might change what I think.
Huh.
Yeah. Should be background noises motto. Will just put like background noise episode 219 will sell out.
I'm picturing the ladder with Crowder sign.
I was thinking
I'm
St.
a shill,
Patrick's Day
changed my
special,
mind.
but...
St. Patrick's Day special, we will sell out for half the price.
Mm-hmm. I'll sell out for
only
Shamrock.
a Guinness today.
Yeah, 2 for
I wouldn't sell out for
Oh,
Guinness
wow.
because I can't drink them.
I didn't.
What,
I
Guinness?
didn't put a
It's
volume
a
on
beer.
that Guinness.
Guinness
but,
is
you know.
good.
I can't drink beer.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because beer has gluten.
Yeah, it does, and that would hurt me a lot.
Burn off ice, though, great.
Ugh,
Great.
Stop.
You can get
So,
beer.
Chance, you're gonna make that noise, but it's one of the few
I know,
alcoholic
it's the only
beverages
one
I
you
can
can
drink. So,
I know.
judge it as much as you will.
Without having it be hard liquor.
Yeah, true.
Tony, you can race beer.
Rice beer, I'm sure, but that sounds disgusting, Kyle.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of them that just are.
Yeah, but that's because you're Canadian.
I was gonna say, like, I
Canadians have
don't.
all the good...
I mean,
This
you
isn't-
could always drink sake.
This is.
Yeah,
I almost guarantee I
just
can't
have
drink
rice
sake.
water.
I feel like I
told
can't.
this joke of the podcast, so maybe I should tell it again. The canoe one. So I have a friend from Sweden
Okay.
who, the other day was asking me, "What's the do you know the difference between American beer and
I can tell that's it.
having sex in a canoe?" And I said, "No, what's the difference?" And he said, "Nothing. They're both fucking too close to water." But can I get a laugh? More laughs.
Chance, you're the funniest guy.
Okay, I told this pre-show and there were a lot more laughs.
Yeah, no, it's just because it's the second time I
To be
read it.
perfectly honest,
Yeah.
I have push to talk on, so me laughing was.
You probably gave a little bit of a chuckle. Let's be honest.
Quietly
So,
cursing Chance out in the
You
back.
gotta love how when I look up is this thing gluten free, it says it's not necessarily not gluten free, and it's just like, what do you try? I'm just gonna stay away from it.
Not.
It's so that one's a no. If something says it might be fine, I'm not messing with it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Why would you?
I just wouldn't, and like I don't care about alcohol that much anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Nah, that's fine. You can just join me in the cool kids club.
Are you using C's for that?
I'm using K's.
I'm not joining that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we just changed it to Q's.
Q's, we'll talk. K's can't.
Mike,
I can't.
your people?
Can't join.
I
Unfortunately.
can't join the KKK.
Yeah, it's not really the place in my life where that's a good idea.
Don't need that in my record.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think any of us do.
Wow. I can't. Okay.
What? Okay.
Send.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing it out, guys.
Someone in chat said, "Is Chance picking the next topic?" Chance just picked the most recent topic. So
Yeah.
no, Chance is not picking the next topic.
Kyle!
Kyle is picking the next topic,
How you
and
doing,
I
bud?
guess this is. Yeah, we'll move to the next topic. Kyle, could you
I'll
roll a d20 for us,
roll
buddy?
15. I rolled 15 twice.
Could you roll it again?
I did roll 15
Yeah, just roll one more
twice.
time.
11?
Roll one more time.
Lightning round.
He really wants that hot seat.
6?
Nah, we'll try it one more time.
Oh my god.
14.
Try it one more time.
6 again? 15 again? 7.
Try it again.
God damn
7?
it.
I got to 7. Okay,
Is there no 7?
10?
Try it again.
17.
Try it again and look at your pokes.
1. 14. 8.
Oh, look at that! 8 is the lightning round!
Tony.
God damn it! Yeah, Tony.
But since Kyle has already been on the lightning round, Kyle gets to choose who does the lightning round.
Hi, Chance.
I hate everyone.
So, alright. So,
I saw it
officially, the lightning round for Chance will be tonight. And, you know what we can do with that? We
Yep.
can start gathering your questions together right now. So,
I hate everyone.
what are you talking about? Kyle rolled one time and got an 8, so like, I don't see.
Yeah, first roll.
This was the first roll.
Can someone explain what the lightning round is again?
So pretty much, you guys are all gonna write down questions, at least
Oh,
3 of
yeah.
them, and then you're gonna take turns asking me questions about anything and everything.
And he got to answer all of them. And chat, feel free to ask questions as well.
And yeah, and the chat members can ask questions as well once the lightning round begins.
Exactly. And if you want to throw questions in chat now, I'm just going to say Chance ignore chat for maybe the next few
Yeah,
minutes. Just
Yeah, and then I'll
Yeah.
check once the lightning round
Yeah.
starts. You guys can ask them.
Yeah.
Like Hydro can start
Yeah,
asking
exactly.
some of them.
yeah, I'll be the speaker of the chat.
The speaker of the chat.
The speaker of the God damn it.
The cheeker of the spat.
Exactly. Sky, why are you putting this down in chat?
Oh,
Sky, you're on the show. You can wait.
Yeah, you know, you're supposed to like write it down for yourself, not like in chat.
I remember the first time Kyle just put them all in chat for me. It was great.
I remember.
I'm writing them down and like. then
And he
I'll-
just
that
hits
way I
enter.
can
It's like, huh.
Just in case anyone needs proof of like what I was typing.
Yeah, Mountain Sky is a viewer, but he's also on the podcast right now, so he's both.
So am I. Hello.
Yeah, but you're not gonna ask yourself questions. I mean, you might.
Chance. Man, some interesting chat questions, you know?
Chance, are you gay?
What do you think the first 5 questions are?
Yeah.
Let's see. I need to think of other questions.
Thinking. Well, you guys get your questions ready or what?
No, we're gonna give ourselves like 2 more minutes to do this. So, at 8:54 p.m. according to my clock, we'll stop. If you have your questions already, if you can chill for a minute, it's all good.
So how's everyone's life?
You know, the usual.
What's the usual?
Work. It was school, but I was on spring break, so it was really just work and studying because I have 2 exams the second I get back.
Oh, same actually.
Same.
Two of them got canceled because of all the snow. It kind of sucked because I'm like, I don't want to take an exam right when I get back from spring break. Like my first day back from spring break, I'm just gonna have exams. So I'm gonna,
Chat is
Who the fuck is this
beautiful.
guy, dude? Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna unfortunately not allow Meowington's question because that's not. You can't answer that.
That's such a horrible
Yeah,
question.
Meowington, that's just a bad
one-sided
question. You can't do that. You're Revy 11 though. That's a very acceptable question. Only
questions.
what?
You can't block people's questions. What is this, censorship?
I'm gonna censor that question. That one in particular, maybe the one question you're not allowed to ask.
This is his Twitch stream. This is his podcast.
Yeah, it's,
This is my podcast.
this is the one time I'm putting my foot down.
This is my podcast.
There's only like 30 seconds left to ask questions.
I pay the expenses of this show.
No, you don't. You've never, like I said, you never give me a single cent.
I will give you a single penny next to my CEO.
A single penny. Yes.
No, I'll give you like $5. You can buy yourself some Arnold Palmers.
Okay.
You know, like a 99-cent Arnold Palmer. That's like 5 weeks of Arnold Palmer. I'm gonna give you for free.
I'm cool with it.
I'm such a great guy. Oh my god.
I donated a weasel to the stream. What do I get?
You did. You get my unconditional love.
Please,
Alright.
Yeah.
please,
Oh no, I'm still good. Okay.
please.
Alright, so Chance, how many questions would you say is too many for me to ask you?
25.
Alright, I'm not there.
But it is 8:54, guys.
It is, so that's why we're wrapping up questions. I will hit you with 1 or 2 from chat first.
Okay.
Chance, you asked
I'm gonna
yourself,
paste
why
all
are
these
you
in
gay?
Because
No, are you gay,
homosexuality is
sir?
a sin, and I'm a big sinner.
Okay, let's see. Now we'll go to actual decent questions. Meowington asks, which profession deserves the highest salary and why?
Which profession
Yes,
deserves the highest salary?
and why?
Okay, so this is actually a very interesting question. Of course, my answer is going to be about politics, but I'm not going to say something conventional like the President of the United States. The Chief of Staff to the President of the United States, because they have the most intense job, no matter who the President is at the time. They flow everything that goes in and out of the White House. They control every single person that works under the President, every single advisor. They're the ones directly communicating with every department head and then communicating that to the President. They're the one advising the President
Those are my
on
questions for him.
I know.
every single... What?
Nothing.
Fight me.
Don't
On
you have
every
to tell them
single
for so
issue.
long? Okay.
So that's it. That's my answer. The Chief of Staff.
Okay. What is the world's greatest invention?
What's the world's greatest invention?
Yes. This is chat again.
I'm gonna have to say the 6-speed dildo.
Okay, we're just gonna move on. No explanation. So this is the most important question. Why is Space Jam the best movie? This is chat.
It's the worst movie.
You're wrong.
Looks like he's agreeing with Mounting.
Then Chance's lost dignity and respect in my book.
I mean, he already recommended me Boyhood, which is also one of my questions.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next.
Okay.
Bitch.
Well, I didn't get to ask one of my
Oh, wait, you
questions
didn't ask
yet.
me one.
So,
Never mind.
So Chance, to take a page out of your book, on the average week, how many homoerotic fantasies do you have?
Is it about a specific person or is it like...
About Tony.
Okay, no, I don't want to ask about me. No, it's in general.
You're gonna go for total?
Yeah, what total number?
Okay, so like the
Yeah, it's on an average week.
I'm gonna have to say like on an average
Yeah. You know, just throwing stuff
I'm gonna have
back
to
at you.
say a solid 7.
7. One per day. I like
How
it.
many of
Classy.
those are about Tony?
Probably 1 per day.
What
You
about
have to
Tony?
wait until your turn, you stupid.
That's
not how the lightning round works.
It's
funny.
Nick.
Somebody
Yeah,
asked a
it's
question
now it
and
is
asked
Nick.
their own.
It's an append.
Nick, go.
Nick,
Please.
Favorite dog?
favorite dog?
Yes.
Type it up. Yeah.
Shibe. Ibu Inu.
Those are cute. Good pick.
Okay.
Mark?
What is your favorite book and why?
My favorite book?
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite book probably is one I'm reading right now. It's called Listen Liberal by Thomas Frank. It is pretty much a book written from a liberal's point of view about everything that is wrong with modern day liberals. And that's pretty much why, because I believe probably a good 99% of what he says about modern day liberalism. So yeah.
So,
Okay.
alright, Kyle.
Solid.
What are you gonna do for a job once you realize politics is even gayer than you?
So really, politics is like a very broad.
Very
field.
loaded
I mean,
question.
I can make a lot of money doing many different things: political consulting, campaign management, lobbying. So it really depends.
Okay, I know.
If I don't get into politics, I can do a million different things.
Right.
I have relatives that are lobbyists, so I could get an easy in, but that's not really the direction I want to go. But push comes to shove, maybe I would do it.
You had to travel a lot too. I'm totally
Yeah,
nice,
true.
actually.
Do we just want to
Yeah.
get all the political stuff out of the way
No.
now?
That's what I was.
No, we're this.
No.
That's not how the lightning round works. Stick
Stop
to
trying
it.
to destroy the sanctity of the
Yeah, I
lightning
know.
round.
At least Chance understands. God. All right. This guy.
If not CS:GO, what? What would you be doing for your free time or whatever?
Like
Next game in line, I assume.
my
Or...
like my next game, like my second favorite game.
It could be a second favorite game. Would you do something else for instance? You can not like. Do you only like CS:GO? Do you have other games?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, do you have
I
hobbies?
mean, there are other games that I like, but if CS wasn't such a big part of my life, I doubt I'd play many other games more. I'd probably play them the same amount and do other things with my life, like
Like?
actually, like being in shape. That might be like a good start. I'm not in terrible shape, but I'm not in good shape. So maybe I could grind up to be in decent shape.
Okay. Respectable.
Uh,
Chris. Okay.
Thank you. What's your least favorite show you've ever committed to watching?
My least favorite show that I've committed to watching?
Yep.
That's a hard one. I'm gonna have to say Arrested Development. I liked it at first.
Yo,
but
Master
for some
Penguin
and
Wolf,
because I liked
thanks
it
for
at
the
first,
follow,
I
my
was like,
guy.
I have to keep watching. I have to watch every episode. I have to finish off the series.
It'll
Um,
come
and
back
towards
There's
around.
somewhere
And
between.
towards the and like once it started getting not as great, I was like, oh, don't worry, it'll get better again. It'll be what it once was. And no, it never came back. It never rebounded. And since it was so great and fell off so drastically, I can never forgive it.
Okay.
Thank you for following, Master Penguin Wolf.
Yeah, I said thank you for following, but just not over mic.
Thank you for following.
Well, I did.
Yeah, because Chance was answering the question, so it'd be rude for me to say
Yeah.
thank you for.
Well, fuck Chance,
Yeah,
and
sorry.
I'm gonna be rude.
Okay. Anyways, so now it goes back to me. I'm gonna ask you a few chat questions again, real fast. If you could go down in history for any one thing, what would it be?
What would it be?
Yes.
Okay, so, like, I guess this question really lends itself to being idealistic. So I would have to say something along the lines of being the second coming of FDR.
Okay.
I would like to be FDR's fifth term.
Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. All right, there's a bunch of questions that are a little bit memeier, but I'll give you a few of them. How would you fool an elephant to go into the sea?
An elephant to go into the sea?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like if you had to devise a plot
That's
to...
like a...
Yeah.
I would have to trick him? I couldn't...
Yeah, you would
just,
have...
like-
Well, I mean, I don't... Unless you have really high charisma, I doubt you'd be able to convince him.
Well, because it's
It really depends how
so,
you
like,
roll, too.
I mean, like, I couldn't do it forcefully, is my point. So, like, I would have to-
Intimidation is a possibility, but I doubt you'd intimidate an elephant. Probably wrong with the spinach.
I mean, honestly, I would just try and, build a very nice bridge that is going to self-destruct.
Could it support
Then
an
you
elephant? Or is that the point?
That's the point.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't support an elephant. Like, maybe, like, the ends of the bridge would, like, the ends where it walks on, but, But like once it gets a good distance into the sea and isn't like in the on the
Yeah.
shore, then I guess I'd have to make it.
That
beef.
makes-
This is so
I tried-
boring,
that does-
and I feel so bad for even thinking
Okay, we're
about
gonna move on then.
but-
We're gonna move on. How much wood can a
Yeah,
woodchuck,
so
if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck
Yes.
wood? I'm gonna say 37 cords per day.
Okay, solid. All right, now we're gonna go to a
37
me question now. What? Okay, now I gotta decide which one I'm gonna ask you. All right, what is your favorite kind of pizza?
My favorite type of pizza? Bacon pizza.
Bacon pizza?
Best pizza in the world. Bacon.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Just bacon?
Also, side note, if you like pineapple on pizza, you deserve the death penalty.
Okay, I'll just go hang myself then. Got it.
100%
Next
agree.
question.
All right, Nick.
How do you like your politics, mild or spicy?
Ooh, I mean, it depends on the specific brand. Like, if it's a nice world politics, I like it a little more mild, so I don't like die. Domestic issues, I like them a bit spicy. It adds a little flavor to the boring mundaneness of everyday life.
That's a much better answer than I was expecting.
All right, that means it goes
You're
down to Bark.
Okay, what is your opinion on anime?
On anime,
Yeah.
okay, so there may be people that like anime, and I don't feel it's appropriate for me to diss those people, but I'm gonna do it anyways because anime.
I love Chance.
If you like it, you're a dumb fuck. Next question.
Okay,
This is gotta
who's
be.
on the Kyle?
Why did you recommend a shitty movie to me like Boyhood? And do you have any
okay.
recommendations to redeem yourself?
Okay, so I didn't really recommend it. I just said it was a decent movie and it had.
You told me
high
it was amazing, then I should watch
Yeah.
it.
I did not say it was
Yeah.
amazing. I don't think. So.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't use the word amazing, but you did
Okay,
say that
either
Kyle
way.
should watch it.
He fucking hyped
Either
the
way.
shit of it.
By the way,
and-
in my opinion, it was a decent movie. I liked the artistic aspect of it, of the fact that filming it over, what was it, something like 20 years, whatever. Okay, that was my favorite part of the movie. The dedication. To redeem myself, there's very few movies I could recommend to redeem myself because I don't really watch that many movies that aren't documentaries, and I don't know if you like documentaries.
Depends on what it's about.
If you do, I'd recommend Robert Reich's new movie. He's the former Secretary of
Oh,
Labor
Robert
under
Reich.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Robert Reich.
And he recently released a Netflix documentary called Saving Capitalism.
I
Also boring.
don't remember what I've seen one of his films before, and I just don't remember what it was. It's actually really good. He's actually a really little guy,
Yeah, he's very
Yeah.
tiny.
very small, really small man,
He's like 5 feet tall.
and he makes fun. He
Is
makes
he-
fun of himself all the time for it, which is just self-deprecating.
And
Is
he
my
is in the
favorite.
movie a
So.
It's a documentary.
Okay. Does he do that in the documentary though?
The one I
What?
watch, he does, but I don't know if
Make
it's
fun
that
of
one.
himself.
I don't know about others, but in this, no, he doesn't.
Aww. I'll have to find the one.
He has millions of videos and shit online
does,
that he's done
yeah.
now. So like, there are some where he's made fun of himself.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move down
Fair enough.
to our boy Sky.
Yeah. Okay. When you were younger,
Yes.
you know, before, what did you want to be? What did you want to grow up to be when you were younger, or did you always want to be a gay politician or whatever?
When he was a baby, he was like, "I'm gonna be a gay politician."
So as far back as I can remember, I can remember back to 2004 watching election results from the presidential election into the night. So
You
pretty
can
much
remember it's 2004.
as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a politician. My views have definitely changed a lot, but I remember watching presidential election returns in 2004, 2008, 2012. I can remember pretty much every year and my thoughts at the time. So yeah, it's pretty much been a lifetime.
Okay, fair enough.
Which soup is best soup?
Which soup is best soup?
Yep.
Beef barley soup. Nothing like it. Delicious.
Good choice.
But I think a big caveat there is making it with filet. Always the best option. Actually, the other night, what was this? I think it was last Sunday. I had beef barley soup, but instead of like meat of a cow, it was made with bear, and it was really delicious.
Okay.
All right, solid. Going around again.
Of course you like bear. He likes that bear meat.
we got a few more from chat again.
Yep.
What is the meanest thing you've ever said?
Okay, so it actually has to do with someone in this channel.
Is it me? Please
Probably
tell
one
me
of the most.
it's me.
I don't know if I would call it the meanest, but one of the most fucked up things I've said. Was when I first met Mark's
Oh,
girlfriend.
okay, yeah. I was like,
and I asked Mark, with her in the TeamSpeak channel. I was like, so Mark, have you fucked your girlfriend yet? And she was.
that was
not
actually over
happy.
Skype.
Oh, it was over
Yeah,
Skype.
that was over
Yeah.
Skype.
Okay, it was over Skype then, and she was not happy at all. She was very upset.
I remember.
And
I remember joking
after
about
that, I
Mark
did not talk to
disconnecting
Mark
from
for a few
Skype,
months.
then looking at Skype and seeing that Mark wasn't there anymore.
I'm pretty sure I didn't talk to Mark until like a month after he broke up with that chick,
Yeah. My
because that was
favorite story about Chance and that ex, though, was one time we were hanging out with her and a bunch of her friends, and it was Jacob, Mark, and I. And you come up somehow. And she was like,
Oh,
Chance is such a stereotypical straight white male. And Mark, Jacob, and I just start laughing so loud. We're like, and then she says, like, why is that funny? I take a pause and start laughing again. And then I said, yeah, he's such a flaming homosexual, you don't understand.
It was funny.
It's so good.
Bad.
That's like
God.
it's in my top 5 like favorite moments that I've ever been a part of in my entire life. Just straight up.
Yeah, that was way back in high
That was
school.
a long time ago.
I remember you told me about that.
I remember you died the first time I told you that.
Oh god, great.
He's such a
time.
stereotypical straight white male.
Mark, I feel like Mark, Jacob, and I start laughing, all look at each other and laugh harder. Oh, that's great.
Okay, so Meowington just said he
No.
was pretty sure he was there.
No,
for
they
that.
weren't.
No, I don't think he was.
Alright.
Maybe it's Jake.
No, it's not Jacob. Alright.
No, it might be Nova.
Anyways, okay, so, this is chat again. Should guns be banned?
And then a face afterwards. What face
Just
is that? I have to check.
Should guns be banned?
NMP thinking. Anyways, should guns be banned? No, I do not believe that firearms should be banned in the United States. I don't believe that the Constitution expressly gives the individual right to gun ownership. I completely disagree with the Heller versus District of Columbia Supreme Court decision in 2008. Although I do think people should have the right to own certain firearms, I don't think that right is unlimited, and I don't think it is guaranteed by the Constitution.
Okay, solid. Alright, if you had this is chat again. If you had to choose between Bruce Wayne for a voting ticket of Bruce Wayne and Wonder Woman, or Iron Man and Bruce Banner, which would you pick?
For president?
President VP.
Okay.
Bruce Wayne president versus Tony Stark president. Wonder Woman
knowing
vice
that-
president versus Bruce Banner vice president.
Well, knowing that, who plays Tony Stark in the
That
the
is
Iron
Robert
Man
Downey
movies?
Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Knowing that Robert Downey Jr. is like a pretty hardcore Republican, I'm gonna have to say Bruce Wayne and Wonder Woman.
Well, it's not Robert Downey Jr. though. It would be
I mean, I
Tony
guess,
Stark.
but I can't like strip the association.
okay. It's your dude. This is
if
your
I-
lightning round, man.
Yeah, I can't strip the association from my brain.
So wait, you're a politician and you can't even be objective? Oh my
Okay,
god.
so this question will be a me question.
Damn.
Let's see. What is the worst soda?
The worst soda?
Yes.
Oh, I've had some pretty bad ones in my life. There's one. I can't think of what it's called. RC Cola.
RC Cola is a solid, like, third, maybe
How dare you.
fourth best cola, which does place it
Yeah.
pretty low down the list.
RC Cola. The most disgusting thing I've had in my life.
Hey, RC Cola is right at, like, Food Store brand cola.
I easily put it
Yeah.
as like number 3.
Yeah, it's number 3. I know, it's
No,
fucking around.
I put it even behind like your local grocery store's generic brand.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright, that's my question. We go down to Nick. This should be question number 3 for you.
Dick, hello?
Boys Come From Jupiter changed my mind.
Boys Come From Jupiter, change your mind?
Yes.
I can't stop thinking of the picture.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I do believe boys do in fact come from Jupiter. So
He
I
just
can't really
changed his
change your
mind,
mind.
though.
I can't really change your mind.
Okay, that's fine.
But men are from
No,
Mars.
it's he just decided he can't.
I can't change your mind.
Mark, question number
Sucks.
3 for you.
Are you a fan of beef jerky?
I love beef jerky, especially
It is.
teriyaki. Teriyaki beef jerky. I could literally sit and eat all day.
Okay. Solid.
Hmm.
Kyle.
Want to be Dungeon Master for the podcast people game so I don't have to?
What?
Do you want to be DM for the Dungeons and Dragons game that was with like essentially this group of people? But I don't have to be.
I don't know what that is, but for your sake, I'll say sure, so you don't have to do it. Because I'm a nice
And
guy.
just to talk about the last thing you couldn't answer, Kevin brought up a really good point that girls are from Venus, for sure.
Yeah. Men are from Mars, girls from Venus. It's literally like a book, isn't it?
It's, or at least it's saying like a nursery rhyme thing. Is that Sky? Yeah, Sky now.
That's good. So as this tank classic, but I'm curious with you as well. What if there was one place you could live, anywhere on Earth? You know, doesn't matter finances or anything. Where would you want to live?
Said if there was one place on Earth
Yes.
that
That
I
you
could
could
live
live for
like
the rest
anywhere,
of
Yeah, anyway.
would I be stuck in that one place, or could I like live there for a while?
your life? No,
and then,
you're
like,
stuck. You're stuck there. That's where
Stuck
you spend
there
the
for
rest of
life?
your. Yes.
Oslo, Norway.
I would have said Norway too. That's awesome. Okay, so
Alright, that's interesting. So, now it's time for Chris to ask you your favorite type of, like, Linux, I think? Is that your question?
Unfortunately, I don't want to hear your opinion on that.
No, you should ask me.
So,
You should ask me.
I don't care about Fedora.
You
You
should
can
ask
fuck
me.
off. So, the correct question following up Kyle's is, what's your opinion on owl bears?
And what's your opinion on owl bears?
I don't.
Okay, that sounded safer than what Kyle's would be, so I'm okay
Alright,
with that.
so,
that's not
You gotta
wrong. Yeah.
domesticate
alright,
owlbears.
what we're gonna do now, we got another track question for you. What's something random or mundane that really annoys you? Basically, what's a pet peeve of yours?
I have a lot of pet.
If you can
peeves.
name, like, one, though, that, like,
I'll
really
try and
gets
think of,
you.
like, the
Really grinds your gears.
I do really hate seeing people walking around with a backpack on that has an extremely unnecessary amount of buttons on it and pins.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you said. Yeah.
Gets me very annoyed. I just want to rip them all off. I mean, if they're like, okay, let me put a caveat there. If they're all in the same topic, like I have a collection of old campaign buttons, presidential campaign buttons. Like that, not terrible. It would still be annoying to see someone walk around with them on their backpack. But it would be less annoying than if you had fucking just these random, like, one's your fucking favorite anime, one is Counter-Strike, and then one is Al Gore for vice or Al Gore for president. Like,
There's no need.
shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Okay. I think, okay, so Meowington, by the way, is Dova.
Thought so.
I heard
Yeah,
the last
there's
part of it. I'm
No,
like,
I
no,
did
I'm
not.
not
I'm
going
upset
either,
because you
dude.
didn't
He
notice
said that, okay,
until
time to
now.
watch newest DBZ episode, have fun, guys, and yeah, I'm Dova Lomo. Nobody has called me that in ages. My new name is Hot Guy 34, but nice seeing you guys, and again, peace.
Hot
Alright,
guy
see you,
34.
Dova.
Hi,
Hey, Dova.
Dova.
Alright, so my next question, to go with my last one, what is the best soda?
The best soda?
Yes.
Okay, so there's this.
I
You
know
can't
what
really
you're
get
gonna
it
say.
in many places. It's called Big Red,
You say this all the time.
and it is delicious. Kind of tastes like bubblegum. Probably the only place I can find it, at least in the Northeast. I know it's bigger down in southern United States, but I think the only place I can really find it around here is in Cracker Barrels. So whenever I pass a Cracker Barrel, I am always very tempted to stop and buy some Big Red because it's my favorite soda.
Yeah, so that's pretty solid. All right, Nick, do you have any more?
Yeah, Chance, how much do you love this TeamSpeak? Because I understand that there's an Anarchy channel. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Okay, so the point of the Anarchy channel is to overthrow the government known as the Steve. We believe in strict libertarian TeamSpeak policy and will not sit nor stand for the oppression of people who are being
User has
oppressed.
left your channel.
Okay? So we really do not like the fact that Steve is a tyrant of this TeamSpeak.
Big Brother's
he
always
doesn't-
watching.
He doesn't
Yes,
allow
yes.
free speech. If you actually look at the main channel, not the main channel, but the first channel in the list, it's called Cool New, quote-unquote, Server Rules, and then quote-unquote Anarchy, which I don't understand why. But there's rule number 14 in specific that really stands out, says Steve cannot be banned. And I had asked Steve if, like in person, I asked him, you know, if he said something to me that was really racist, really sexist, and disrespected me personally, which violates the first 3 rules, I'm assuming they're the most important because, you know, they're the top ones. If he violated all 3 at the same time, why he shouldn't be banned? And he said, because I said so. And, you know, I don't think that's a valid reason, and I don't believe in the tyrannical government of Steve. And I think it's
Makes
time
sense.
that we hold a coup d'etat.
Yeah.
So you
there's
want
also a
to run
TeamSpeak
the Anarchy channel?
Mostly run by Chris
There's
over
nothing
there.
spelled around there. I have no idea what you're talking about. We're gonna move on.
apparently,
Uh,
So apparently somehow I can't even edit the channel anymore because my channel admin was stripped, I guess. So it wouldn't even let me edit it to, like, rename it to Anarchy spelled correctly.
That's
So,
unfortunate.
next question.
all right, we're going down to Mark. Mark, do you have another one or no?
No, that was all of it.
Kyle, do you have any more?
Can I wait till the end? Don't want to blast these out like in a row. They're better like that.
Sky?
Nope.
Chris?
Why is Anarchy your favorite Linux distribution?
Okay, so that is not my favorite Linux distribution, but I can tell you about my favorite Linux distribution, which is Fedora. Okay, little known operating system, very
Little
bleeding
known.
edge. Okay, it's ahead of the cutting edge. There are a lot of kinks, but it's very far ahead than any other Linux distribution, especially ones like Ubuntu and Arch Linux, which are the worst.
it's ahead of Arch Linux. Got it.
Mhm.
Spoken like a true expert on the subject.
Oh, I know how much this pisses you off. It's so much fun for me.
All right.
Next question.
So it's going to come back up to me. So Kyle, I have a lot still. Does anyone else other than Kyle still have questions?
I still have a few questions.
Okay, then we're just going to keep going and ordering them. Okay. Dogs or cats, Chance?
Dogs.
Good boy. No, we're going to go to Nick, sorry.
Nick?
Chance, are you ever worried that you'll hurt people's feelings in TeamSpeak if they don't understand that you just curse at them all the time?
So yeah, I'm like kind of worried, you know, I do feel bad sometimes. The fact that some people don't always know that I'm joking when I say things, which kind of does suck. But then I realize that that's just their own fault for being dumb fucking pieces of shit, and they should learn how to take a joke and understand that I'm just sarcastic.
Yeah, I'm with Chance on this.
So it's everyone else's fault, not my own.
Hard.
Yeah, no, Chance makes a lot of sense here. Kyle, do you just want to do one of yours? Or do you just want to run through yours real fast?
Okay, it won't be
yeah,
long.
for it.
Has your boyfriend touched your penis?
I feel like this is karma for Chance, by the way.
Rights. The Fifth Amendment affords me the right of not answering a question.
Brother, this is a lightning round.
Incriminate myself. I plead
You
the
just
Fifth.
say yes or no and we move
I
on.
plead the Fifth. I
If-
plead the Fifth.
That's only if you're guilty. You know that,
I
right?
plead the Fifth. No,
Stops you from incriminating yourself. That's what it's for. So
I plead the
essentially-
Fifth.
Okay,
I
so
plead
with
the
what?
Fifth. I plead the Fifth.
When are you gonna make fuck?
You can't ask 2 questions.
Oh,
It's
this
not
is
your
just
turn.
No.
so much karma.
Kyle
I'm
is.
so
I
happy.
allowed Kyle just to get his out because he said they're all related. So
Yeah, they're all in a row. So it's
Don't
fine.
worry, Kyle. I will send you pictures if that's what you're concerned about. I will
Okay.
send you them right away. Just make sure. Do I have your Snapchat?
I think so.
Okay. Well, if I don't, give me your Snapchat. I'll make sure you're the first person that knows, and I'll make sure you see it. Okay.
And if he,
As long-
if he
as long
doesn't
as
do
you're
that, just look
all
up the guy that
for it.
looks like Nicolas Cage on Instagram.
You got that in the cage?
Fuck
Okay.
off.
Is that
Next question!
Okay, I have 2 more follow-ups here.
Yep.
Okay. The one was because your answers to those were all supposed to be like not yet. It was gonna be, are you even really gay? And then how do you know if you haven't even done it yet?
So I have a question. How did you know you were straight before you did it?
You don't know me.
Exactly.
What if I like both?
Oh shit.
You're
never
making a
mind.
huge
Yeah,
assumption.
I was to say, don't
Yeah.
assume anything about Kyle.
Did you just
Kyle,
assume his
Kyle.
sexuality?
No.
You
let's-
did just assume it.
Kyle.
This
This
my,
is
like,
not a
last
Kyle
week.
lightning round. Kyle's lightning round happened last week.
Kyle,
Yeah,
have you
yeah,
ever
that
had,
was last week.
How do you know that you don't like guys more if you've ever had gay sex?
How do you know I haven't had gay sex?
That's a fair question.
Kyle, we all know
I
you
know,
haven't
that's
had
a
gay
fair
sex.
question.
I mean,
What was the other
do
question?
we all know that? I'm not
Yes.
very confident.
I haven't personally met
Kyle
them.
and Greg are very
I
close.
have personally met Kyle, and I'm not going to make that assumption.
just know this for a fact. Kyle and Greg are close in more ways than one.
True.
Out of Kyle's
Very
most 6
true.
important things, Greg is 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just so natural. Yeah.
Alright, Kyle, was that all you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Nick, you and I can just go back and forth until you're out. Then I have like 8 more.
Questions. Are there none left?
Chat. Well,
Yeah, I have
one
like-
person
I have
in
like-
chat said ass or boobs, but then answer is you're gay, so ass I guess would have to be by default.
I don't know that. What if he likes pecs?
On chicks even, I would say ass still.
Yeah. Okay.
Like ass on both.
Okay.
Are more important.
Okay.
Unless I don't know why you would want man boobs. but-
Yeah,
ass.
not really.
Well, I mean, like
Cuddles?
muscly. I don't know.
Stop.
Say cuddles.
I don't know.
Next
Alright,
question.
so, what is the worst game you've ever played?
The worst game I've ever played.
Yes.
Okay, so I played a lot of trashy
Name
games.
one though, with like it stuck out.
Okay, relax. I'm getting there.
Get there faster.
Just shut the fuck up. No one asked you. No one asked you to participate in this conversation. This is my lightning round, not yours. Anyways, worst game? Borderlands 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, extremely repetitive. Not a fan.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah, I could see that as a good reason.
I just want to point out that chat says a boob is a boob, so it had no influence over whether it's a girl or a guy boob.
So I have a question.
I feel like
Mr. Kevin N Bacon N. Would you be comfortable motorboating my man titties?
hey Nick, do you have a
Yes.
question?
Moving on.
I'm watching chat. I'll wait for it.
Okay,
Nick.
Chance, have you ever broken a bone, and how?
Have I ever broken a bone? Okay, so I've broken my nose a few times. And probably the first was I broke my toe, and that was because I was sitting on a chair with my leg like underneath me, and so the chairs in my kitchen are like 25 years old, and they are like falling apart. So all of them have like 50,000 nails in them and have a shit ton of glue on them to keep them together because we're just too lazy and too cheap to buy new furniture because we're fucking idiots, I guess. So it collapsed. Not the first time, and not the last time. And yeah, I broke my toe.
Nice.
Okay, to go to chat, Kevin Bacon says, yeah, I mean, sure. Sounds like a date.
The boob thing.
I ship it. You ship to Belgium?
Well, I said we will try.
Next question. Not responding to that.
Alright, what is your favorite non-soda drink?
My favorite non-soda
Yes.
drink.
So we were talking about sodas.
Water.
No, there's a good answer.
Over Arnold Palmer's? Wow.
Water's my favorite drink total, so.
Okay. Nick, did you have any more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chance, how
Yeah.
prepared are you after education? Because I know some people that I dorm with can't even clean a goddamn bathroom. So I want to know, how prepared are you for the real life?
Okay, so I'm going to break this down into categories because there are some things that I'm more prepared with than others. Economically prepared, I'd say I'm very well prepared. I've been working for a long time and I have a lot of money saved up. Then I'll go to, let's say, like, general. I think I'm, like, decently prepared because even if I don't know something, I am smart enough to figure it out because I'm not a total idiot. No comments on that, please. And then in terms
You know,
of,
Kyle
like,
and I are holding back right now,
I
right?
was gonna comment in his favor, actually. I was gonna say, because he has two sisters, he probably knows how to cook and do his laundry and clean it up for himself.
You hopefully
Yeah,
now know not to put your penis in a power supply.
The one thing I don't...
You'd think he would know.
The one thing I don't
Penis
know,
really loves
really,
that tingly sensation.
is I have okay, this is gonna sound really bad when it comes out of my mouth. I have never done my laundry. Now hear me out. My
Really?
mom is okay. Hear me out. My mom, when I was just probably old enough to start doing it myself, probably like 13, we got a new laundry machine after someone in my family had broken the last one. So my mom had enforced this very strict policy of no one is allowed to touch my washing machine or dryer except me.
Well,
So I never learned to wash clothes.
it's very easy. Just to let
It's
you know.
very easy. But I mean, Greg
Very
didn't
easy.
do it either, which was kind of funny.
But like
you
if you
put clothes
if
in,
cooking,
you put detergent in,
cooking,
then you press
Yeah,
start.
those
Fuck off.
actually how it is. Yeah.
Like that's
Cooking,
something
I'm
chance
surprised
that you'll
how
do
many times
twice, and
people
you'll be
have
like,
broken
oh,
the washers
okay.
in my dorms.
Yeah. With cooking, I'm a great cook. I'm a very good cook. And then cleaning, I'm not the cleanest person.
Clean enough, though,
I keep
would
an
you say?
organized mess.
Solid. Alright, Chance, I'm gonna hit you with the next one. Just double checking that there's nothing in chat. Yeah, there's not. Out of 10, this is important to me. How would you rate Arnold Palmer? Not the
Palmer?
person, the drink.
Oh.
I was about to ask that too. Damn it.
The alcoholic or the non-alcoholic? Because
I'm
the real
gonna
one's
say-
alcoholic.
A good 9.75 because
Alright, we're still good friends.
Very, very high quality taste, extremely high quality taste. The only thing I don't like is I can't really chain drink them.
No, they're not
Why
a
not?
chain drink, though.
You can't
Yeah, they
chain
are.
drink.
Okay,
one
Kyle,
of them.
maybe they are for you.
You need
Oh
some
my
kind of
God,
spacer.
Get a bunch of rum in there? Oh,
Okay, that's a little
bud,
different.
you just fuck.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
that's what they're supposed to be.
With rum, that probably tastes pretty good, actually.
They're amazing.
Good. Just a quick note. Probably one of the best drinks I've ever had with spiced rum. I mixed it with apple cider, and it was delicious.
Really?
Apple cider. I mean, I didn't. I mean, I heard it was good. Next question.
Nick, do you have any more?
Because we're too young.
Give me the best, worst answer to explaining how the sky is blue.
Okay, so pretty much, I firmly believe that all of us when we were kids, what was our favorite color? Blue. 90% of kids. Never mind. Not
I was gonna
90%.
say, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for it to come up. I'm not even gonna say it myself.
Hence 90%. 90%.
Okay,
Just 90% was
And that's
correct.
Clouds.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Most kids, when they're little, their favorite color is blue, and a lot of that transitions to adulthood. And I personally believe that since probably the majority of the Earth, everyone's favorite color is blue, almost everywhere you go, it has to do with some kind of reflection of our minds onto the sky.
Sky, do you agree with this?
Pretty shitty answer.
Is that why you're always so blue, Sky?
Blue, da boo dee da boo da dee da.
So that is my last question.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of rattle off mine then, because I have a bunch still.
Oh wow. of
Maybe
course.
not a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 6 still. So yeah, I do have a lot to say. All right, so what is the worst trait a person could have?
The worst trait a person could have? I think you've asked this to other people.
Yeah, I do.
too.
There's a few I ask everyone
Yeah,
because I want to
always.
know what they say.
Yeah.
Okay. So the worst trait, what was it again? The worst trait someone
Yes.
could have? The inability to play video games.
Okay.
Next question.
Yeah, they will too.
Just like well,
Not like,
or
let me rephrase that. Like the inability to play video games well.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to.
I was like, do you mean like physically or mentally? Or
It's just say like they just can't. They pick up a controller and they
Someone
like
that was born
freak
without
out.
hands,
Like I don't.
like, sorry, buddy.
No,
I
I've
think
seen
that's a
people
good
play CS with
clarification.
no arms. They just smash their face on the keyboard. It's really funny.
I've seen that. that fucking kid that's
Is that how
legally
you
blind
play
and has like
Courtney?
one arm
Oh, Loop.
and like will use his nose.
Loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's so interesting. I think
Right?
that's like so awesome when I watch
He's
him.
way better
especially
than like
'cause
any
he's
of us
really
probably
good.
ever be. So
Yeah, especially 'cause
Yeah.
he's really
Yeah,
good
he's nuts.
and he's legally blind.
Do you guys
wow.
remember Handy?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I remember Handy.
I
Oh,
played
Handy
against
was good
Handy
too.
once and wrecked them, and they felt really bad.
I mean, you said for someone with no hands, he was.
Oh
doing
no,
very
he was the best
well.
player on his team, but like I destroyed him every time. Like
He was probably
Okay.
one of the top 1,000 no-hand
Oh,
players in the world.
best no-handed player in the world. But I don't have mercy when it comes to stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Especially
Anyways,
competitive.
what is the best trait a person could have?
The best trait a person could have? Being really, really hot. I'm kidding.
So say
The
wow.
ability to play video games well.
Okay. All right. So Chance, if you own them,
Yeah.
would you play the Mass Effect series?
I mean, I would definitely give it a shot,
Okay.
but I wouldn't
The
go
whole
out. Like,
series?
there's nothing. I would definitely give at least each game a little bit of a shot. Like, they're different games. Yeah, they might be in the same series, but there are certain games in certain series that are better than others. in
Like,
the same
oh,
series.
it's a widely accepted thing that like Mass Effect 2 is probably the better one out of the three.
One is the best.
Kyle doesn't count.
Kyle doesn't count. Okay, but yeah, but there's nothing like that I've heard or seen about them that would make me like go
You're
out
not
of the
like
way to purchase
super.
them.
Yeah.
But if I,
Okay.
yeah, like, but like if someone, or if they were on sale for like $5
Yeah.
or something like that, maybe I'd pick one of them up and like try it
Okay.
out and see if I
Interesting.
liked it. But I wouldn't go out of my way or pay full price really, because there's nothing like that's really caught my attention.
Charity. Okay. So, what is your favorite childhood memory?
Okay, so you asked this to Kyle.
I asked this to everyone because I
Um,
want to know what their favorite childhood memory is because it's a nice little thing.
Let's see. My favorite childhood memory.
Yeah.
I don't really have any good childhood memories.
No.
That sounds very depressing. But my favorite childhood memory would probably have to be... Okay, so there was this one time where we had a family reunion and vacation that was at a dude ranch. And pretty much there was one specific night. It was my great-grandmother's... I want to say it was her 90th birthday. 80-something, maybe 90th, I forget. Where me and one of my second cousins just had a ball. And I was young, and it was just
Okay,
fun.
thank God you committed that.
And my whole family was there, and we just had a ball.
Sounds fun. Sounds like a good time. All right, so these last two
Very-
are both Counter-Strike related. Save the best for last. All right, if you could make a dream CS team amongst friends, like out of anyone you've played with, like as a friend, and you had to make a 5-person lineup, who would it be?
Winky face.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say me, you, Scrab,
Okay.
Hank, and Kramer.
Okay. That'd be a good
Wow.
team. Kyle's offended, yeah.
I know, Kyle's very
Offended you
offended.
took Hank over me.
I'm offended.
I
that
was
you
actually
picked the
thinking about
silver
trading
one.
Hank for you, but no, Hank's been getting a lot
Hank-
better
Hank's
these last
improved a lot.
like I was thinking about it, and then I was like, and then there's one specific moment that popped into my head before I said Hank, and Hydra probably knows what I'm talking about. Mirage, he is on Cat, and he hits the nuttiest one tap of his
Yeah.
life, and I was like, and Hydro instantly messages me on Steam, and he's like, Hank is a fucking
Yeah,
god.
but I
And
like
was
messaged him
like,
instantly,
I
dude,
was
Hank is
sick.
so nutty, dude. Oh my god. And then Chance is like, I was literally just about to say that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Alright, so, that's a solid lineup, but not as good as this lineup. If you could name you plus 4 professional players for a dream lineup, who would it be? Like, who would you pick?
B plus
4 pros.
4 professional
Yes.
players. So it would be me, Forrest, Get Right, because I
Yeah,
love
I know.
Forrest.
I had a feeling.
Voice.
I knew Forrest was coming
Same,
out here,
actually.
so.
Yeah, Forrest. Oh, love him. Probably like me, Forrest, Get Right, and I have two
Yeah,
open
2
slots.
slots, yeah.
Forrest and Get Right again. No.
We won't know.
Um,
Unfortunately, we don't have cloning technology yet.
Yeah.
Me, Forrest, Get Right. I need an in-game leader.
Yeah.
Let's see. My favorite in-game leader that isn't on a team I hate or that shit. I'm gonna have to say, I would pull up someone like
I have a name in my mind, and
Naf.
NAF. Well, as in IGL?
Not Naf. I'm sorry, that was completely wrong. Stan.
Oh, yeah, Stan. Okay.
Stan.
For some reason, I thought you might have said like a Sean Garris for some reason.
No, I was gonna say Stan.
Yeah, Stan's better.
Stan is
Yeah.
But not Naf. That was.
Well, like,
that was
NAF
a
is
mistake.
nutty as hell, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, probably
Guy
Stanislav,
34.
and then I would have, and then I would need an. I don't even know what I would need. I need an offer, I guess.
Would you...
So I'd say.
Yeah.
I would
Or
say
unless you want to
maybe-
op.
Yeah. Okay.
Op against Kenny?
Yeah. Right. I would say probably Alu.
Ooh, Alu, okay. So basically NIP minus, and 2015 minus exists plus,
And Freiburg.
Stan.
Yeah.
Oh, and minus, exists in Freiburg for you and Stan.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, I like it.
I like that team too, to be honest. It's probably some really
It
solid
would.
what
It would
I'd
also
say.
be the
Yeah.
meme team of a generation.
That would be the funniest team. It would
Like,
make any sense.
Just because of me and Alu on the same. In
You
the
guys
same
would just be
place.
talking about, like, some Red Bulls back and forth. You know Alu is on, Ents again, right?
Yeah,
Easy
I know,
for
and he
Ents.
signed a
It's
like
back,
a 2-year
boys.
Contract or something like that. Didn't he sign like a 2-year
Yeah,
contract?
he did. Yeah, his career's
Yeah, fuck
over.
that. Yeah,
It's I don't want to be mean, but all his career's over. He's going to be on a tier 3 team for 2 years, so.
yeah. If he wouldn't have signed with them, he could have had a great shot at being on a good Swedish team again.
We'll talk about this real fast. I don't think he would have made a Swedish team because there's 2 good Swedish teams. And
Oh, I'm not saying like a top tier. I
he
think
was
he'd be,
on
like,
Godsent
second tier
for
Sweden.
like a week, and that's like the tier of team he would have been able to be on in Sweden.
I think he could have gotten on like Godsent.
He was on
Fnatic
Godsent,
Academy.
but then decided to go to
No, I'm
Ents
saying
instead.
again.
Like,
I would have much rather see him do that and then join.
I'd
the
rather
international
see him go on Ents than Godsent, because Godsent's...
or even move to NA.
He
'Cause
doesn't
remember,
want to
that
move
was
to
a
NA.
rumor for a while.
Like, that's one of his huge
That was a-
things.
That was a
User
rumor for a while.
disconnected
That
from
he
your
was going
channel.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
game.
no.
Yeah. Anyways,
Nice fly.
that's a cool lineup you got there. That is all my questions. There, Chance.
Oh, that was a long ass late.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was almost an hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we were about
I mean, chat added a
chat
lot.
chat like was
Yeah,
a real
true.
MVP. Oh, one last question: is water wet? From
Is
chat.
Specifically from Kevin, who we're shipping
Yeah.
you off to.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, and I love that Hot Guy 34, aka Wow God, asks us to do a cooking stream.
Yeah,
We should.
Yeah, Chance. Next time you come
Wow.
down, we're doing a cooking stream.
I guess welcome back over.
Yeah, it's still a big idea. We all know this.
Again.
Wait, does he mean like actually cooking, or are we gonna play like cooking?
No,
Mama?
I think we actually cook.
Okay. I'm a
Yeah,
good cook.
I say we go back to Skype for a one-time only thing. And do
True.
cooking.
A 1 week
Yeah,
only.
But
One
really,
week only
like,
thing,
does
yeah.
the podcast even know what?
He has 9
Hydro
Twitch
looks like?
accounts.
Oh,
That's
all of
why.
them following this account.
I was gonna say he has 9 Twitch accounts, and he hasn't hit me up with that dank follow on this one
With 9
either.
follows.
What the hell is he doing? Damn, dude. It's a real feels
Wait,
bad
wait.
man moment.
So once again,
Oh, he just followed. Wow, look at
I
that.
don't think has any of your audience even seen what you look like.
No.
No, he plans
No,
on keeping it that way.
I don't use
Face
webcam.
cam.
Uh,
Face cam.
Do they know what Mark looks like?
Face cam.
Yes.
Face cam.
if you go back
They know
enough,
what I
yes.
look like. I think
Yeah,
if they go back,
enough, yeah.
I think if they go back, they can see me. Too.
If there's a lot of people who've shown their face in the podcast during the Skype days.
I don't
Um,
really mind.
Yeah, Mark did, Jacob did, Nathan did, Dave did. I
They get to
think
see
Derek
my
even
ugly
might have
mug.
once.
Maybe.
There's a lot of people. Chance, you did.
I know I've done it at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a few people do know what I look like. Kevin has me on Facebook. I'm dating Brecken, so I would hope she knows what I look like. So
Hopefully.
yeah.
You know?
I mean,
That would be helpful.
you know.
Oh wow! Now I know what Brecken's Twitch
Oh,
name is.
groundbreaking. I've lost her. I'm so sorry. How could I have done this?
Fucking ratted her
Yeah.
out. Get fucked.
Yeah, I didn't know, man. Come
I
on.
was gonna say a lot of people did know that was her already, but that's okay.
Okay, well I
I
didn't, so
knew.
shut up. Thanks. Stop
Wait,
ruining my
Kyle
moment.
knew and you didn't? Lol.
Stop
Yeah.
ruining my moment.
She says hi,
I said
Chance, by the
hi.
way.
Yeah, I can read.
No, no, you can't.
How you doing? How you doing
Apparently you
today?
can't, because you didn't know that. Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot Mark is.
Thanks. Cool story, bro.
Apparently, Brecken's not real, and I have a lot of explaining to do.
I've got a lot.
Tony,
to explain.
did you name your right hand?
Left.
It's just me and a wig.
You're
That's my
left-handed?
left hand. No, I'm ambidextrous, so I could use both.
Oh, but that thing with the left. Okay.
So then-
You switch up every now and then.
Who was in the back?
I think Dova just hit me up another follow on their account.
24
Wait,
Wild Guy
you have
24.
Hot Guy 24 aka Wild God account too? What the hell?
How many numbers does he go through with Hot Guy 34?
I don't know. Yeah, yo, Kevin added Kyle, Chris, and myself, I think, like, all on one episode of, I think you added Chris too, Kevin, I'm pretty sure.
But
Yeah, I feel like, for the podcast now, if, like, there are a few people in chat, I feel like we're just gonna talk to chat for a little bit, so, like, if you're
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
the YouTube video,
Check out the
yeah,
live
check out the live stream. This is gonna be doing. We're just gonna talk to chat for a
much
little
more
bit.
entertaining this way.
I just hit like a few achievements on Twitch, so I'll have to look at those in a minute. Actually, I'll look at them now. Does it open another window? Oh no, it doesn't. All right, I'm not seeing chat for. So I hit. Oh shit! What does that mean? Okay, what do I need?
E.
How do I do that? Okay, we'll figure it out. Because I hit, oh, we got another follow coming in. Is it Dova again? Yeah, it's from Dova again. So,
Yeah,
Nova
most
coming in
likely.
clutch.
yeah, we'll look at that after stream. Because it looks like I hit 3 out of the 4 requirements now for affiliate, so we'll see that in a little bit. I'll look that over. So, anyways, you know, does chat got anything they want to talk about? Because we're at 12 viewers right now. That's
Yeah.
well, that's a lot of
I've
viewers.
been keeping track.
That's why I'm like kind of like, let's talk to chat if chat wants to talk for a few, you know. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll keep this going for a few.
Raphael 1 2 3 4
Yeah, hit me with a
5,
follow.
6, 8.
It's just I'm pretty sure Dova's hit me with like 4 follows
Didn't
tonight.
even put the 7 in there.
Yeah. So
Like a fucking
the
goon.
12 might be tied for the most people I've had in a Twitch stream. I know when I was
mean-
playing Mass Effect 1 once, we got like 12 or 13.
Damn.
Yeah, but I'm in half an RS.
Oh, Nick hit me with a
Shut the
follow.
fuck
Thank you,
up.
Nick.
Take it, Nick.
Whack.
Wait, why'd you make Chance a...
Mod, because if you're on the podcast enough, I'll probably mod you.
But it was way funnier when he wasn't.
Well, I can't, this isn't my lightning round, Kyle. You can't ask me this kind of questions.
Come on.
I
You know
didn't
the
get to ask
rules.
you enough questions. I didn't know the rules.
Any of you colorblind
Any of
as
you
well? It's
colorblind?
I'm the demographic here for the colorblind. Yeah, it's me.
I wonder if we have any colorblind viewers.
Yeah, it's just me, Kevin. I have to be the one. Yeah, we have 13 viewers.
Maybe Kevin is colorblind as well.
A lot of them are Dova, but that's not important.
A lot of them are Dova.
He just has me in like 8 different tabs now, I think.
God.Dova.
Yeah, but yeah, we had 13 viewers at one point, so that was pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm pretty blind too. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I think when it comes to the actual YouTube video, I'm gonna end the recording now. So when it comes, I'm gonna keep the stream up just for a little bit. We'll chill for a few minutes.
Talk to
Talk to
chat,
chat, you
all
know,
that stuff.
get into some juicy post-show content. So, thank you all for watching the YouTube video. The stream will be up for another minute. And bye!
Bye.
Whack.
Bye.
Bye.